Well, a happy honk and snort to you, chat. Oh boy. I love a good fucking crypto scam. I love it when an influencer decides to fuck his audience right in the ass, bend them over good and hard, give them the loving that they deserve. Don't you love it? Don't you love it when a YouTube personality decides that you're so fucking stupid you should get ripped off? That you should get bent over and fucked unmercifully? Oh, it makes me excited. It gets little Jimmy's dick all hard. Had to do a stream. A little bit aroused at the prospect of getting absolutely fucked. Thank you, Boogie. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to just bend over, open that wallet, and let you slide on in, big guy. Oh, am I a part of the sub club now, Boogie? Is it one for you and one for the hooker, buddy? Oh, let's all get ready. Let's get ready to get grifted good. Good and fucking welcome to the sub club.
One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for the hooker.
Oh, yeah, thrust it, big boy.
Welcome to the sub club.
Oh, welcome to the sub club.
One for the hooker. One for me and one for the hooker.
Let the bed do the work, fatty.
One for the hooker. One for me and one for the hooker. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Out of breath already. It's okay, still. Welcome to the sub club. Keep fucking away. Oh, he's satisfied after 22 seconds. No wonder that marriage lasted so long.
I'm sorry, guys.
Welcome to the sub club. Welcome to the sub club. I gotta say, Jimmy's a little pissed off, a tad bit angry, a little bit irritated at this particular grifting shit that's been going on. Now, I know Boogie gets into a lot of things. We're going to talk about some of those things today. We're going to talk about a few of them. I know he gets into shenanigans. He does things that he shouldn't be doing. And he gets a pass every fucking time he does them. But this one hit a little close to home for Jimmy, considering aspects of what's happening. And I wanted to talk about it. Wanted to do a stream. Saving my energy up to do a 4th of July grift, and this fat son of a bitch has to come on in and pull some fucking bullshit like this. So I decided, you know what, we'll do a stream. We'll do a stream talking about it. I'm not even the only one talking about it. What are you already seeing happen? You've got CoffeeZilla put out a video, Mudahar put out a video, I hear Charlie put out a video, because everybody sees it for what it is. Now, maybe you're unfamiliar with what Boogie did. Oh, you know what? I'm so fucking irritated. I'm jumping right into it. Usually I'm a whore, and I've got to be a whore first. But look I've added a feature. Now, I know a lot of people clip the stream. There are people that restream the streams. There are people that re-upload the streams. And I thought, how can I help? Because I know that when I do a super chat segment or I move on to a different subject, some people like it, some people don't. So I made a little look at this. See that little overlay? So now when you're restreaming or you're clipping shit, now you know exactly what we're talking about. We're on the Boogie segment. I figure that helps organize things, keeps it nice and neat for everybody. Put a little effort there. Whew, it's arduous. It was arduous, but I did it. So what has our little Boogie boy been up to? Well, he's running a scam. He's running a big boy scam. A scam that basically makes no sense to me. And I'm going to walk you through it. We're going to watch, we're going to watch CoffeeZilla's video, most definitely. We're going to go over his bullshit take on this. I'm talking about Boogie's bullshit take on this when he's talking on Twitter about it. But there's a limit. There's a limit to what you can do when you fuck people over. Look at, YouTube as a platform, streaming as a platform, being an internet personality, an influencer, whatever kind of bullshit phrase or term you want to use for that, offers you a plethora of ways of monetization. There are people out there that make videos and they monetize simply through ads. Others come up with contracts and they work for companies. They'll put a little advert in the video itself. They don't even let the site do it. How many times have you heard people shill raid Shadow Legends to you? Everybody's out there. They're making a buck. There's nothing wrong with it. It's pretty fucking upfront. Other people do super chats. Don't forget that Ko-Fi link and that Cash App link. Or maybe they sell merchandise. They do a hat for a hat. Hell, some people even go out and they do a Kickstarter or they do a GoFundMe. They run their own fucking company. They put a product out and they sell it directly to you. Talking about people like Eric Shalai, who successfully puts out products and makes money doing it. There are a plethora of ways to make money. You may get shit for it. People may laugh at you. Oh, you're some online fucker. And it's basically begging. They'll joke about it, but you're upfront about what you're doing. But then there are those that they got to take it a level further. It's just, the greed is so much, they just can't stop at doing the basic bitch shit that everybody fucking does. No, they've got to decide that they're above it. They've got some excuse to fuck you, to fuck their audience, to get away with it, because nobody holds them accountable for it, because they're big and they're goofy and always like Santa Claus, he's fat and rotund, so he can fuck your wallet and get away with it. But there's a limit. No, you can't do that. You don't get to just fuck people and pretend you don't understand you're fucking them. This crypto scam shit has been going on for a while with influencers. A lot of people are fucking doing it. There are multiple channels that call it out. You're well aware of what you're doing. This sob story, this bullshit story that you don't get it, that it's a joke, that it's a laugh, that you're having fun. Knock, knock. Who's there? Fucking your audience is there. That's the joke. What's the punchline, Boogie? That you put out bullshit cryptocurrency to fuck your audience over, and then what? Well, they must have been stupid if they fell for it. I'm going to hit them with a sympathy story. That excuses me being a crooked fuck. Tough luck for them. I can't just do what everybody else does. I can't just do fucking streams with super chats. I can't just sell merchandise. I can't just put up a fucking GoFundMe or a Kickstarter. I have to screw people out of their money. And then I'm going to lie about why I'm screwing them out of their fucking money. It's a little reprehensible, Boogie. It's a little fucked up. I mean, how many years of this kind of shit do you get away with over and over and over? And it's not particularly this. It's just other shit, man. How many times have I heard from fucking different people online, content creators and other people, that any time that you get cornered on any shit that you do, out comes some sob story, out comes suicide baiting bullshit in DMs, where it's, oh, golly gee gosh, I guess it's time to kick the chair out, until you get them to back off. You know, how much shit are you going to spoon feed people like what, Mudahar or Charlie or others to get them to back off? You going to slide in those DMs? Big guy, you going to welcome to the sub club? Arguments with subreddits trying to get them shut down because you don't like criticism. Suicide baiting in DMs. Just shitty little things that you do. And you get a pass for it, and people move on from it, and it's just Boogie. It's shucks, it's just Boogie. But now here we are with this. And it's supposed to be excusable because you've fallen on hard times. Well, you're not the only one, motherfucker, that's fallen on hard times. And this is why this particularly pisses me off, Boogie, so let me try to explain this before we get into it, because you might be wondering, why do I sound somewhat angry about this? Because I'm dying, you fucking cunt. Because I actually have cancer, and I'm dying from it. Painfully, you fat piece of shit. And throughout all of that, I haven't fucking screwed my audience. I didn't do a crypto scam, Boogie. I did streams. I collected super chats. I sold fucking hats, Boogie. That's what I did. Oh, is medicine expensive? Is cancer tough? Shit, God, who would know? Oh, well, fuck, I would. You think I'm out here streaming because it's fun for me, asshole? I'm in pain every fucking day, Boogie. I'm dying. I stream to make money so my wife has shit for when she puts me in the dirt. So when I see your fat ass crying about you can't afford shit and it's because of cancer and back off and it's acceptable that you do shit like this because you're sick, it's a load of shit to me, buddy. It's a big load of fucking bullshit to me, Boogie. Because I'm going through the same thing. But I don't need to rob the people that watch me as some kind of fucking excuse. I put up a link to sell hats. Put up a link for super chats. I make money, I don't. That's the way it fucking works. But I don't screw people that have watched me for a decade for a quick amount of fucking pocket change. And I'm almost certain, asshole, that when you were talking to CoffeeZilla, the first thing that you went into when you talked to him was about, oh shit, I'm so sick, I've got cancer, I needed that money for cancer medicine. And then what do I see in my fucking chat, Boogie? What do you actually have the balls to put into my fucking chat, Boogie? I'm on a weight loss drug. The whole reason I took the crypto deal was to be able to afford it, LOL. I'll tell the people that tell me running a crypto scam on my audience is reprehensible and wrong. I'll tell people they need to pity me for being sick. And then I'll laugh about it in the chat and tell them the real reason I fucked people over, or attempted to, or was willing to be a part of fucking people over, was so I could lose some weight. LOL. LOL. My audience are a bunch of fucking suckers. LOL. Ha ha ha. LOL. CoffeeZilla, go fuck yourself. Muda Hard Charlie. Ha ha ha. You have the balls to come into my fucking chat, you fat piece of shit, and ask what? That we'd be nice to you, that you could come on and do your golly gee shucks shit for the fucking audience, your little shuffle and jive? Fuck you, fat boy. You don't get to do that today. Not after crying cancer and telling people that you needed the money for medicine and medical bills, and then the medicine and medical bills are because you're a fat fuck that needs to lose weight? Maybe you're a fat fuck, Boogie, because you shouldn't be eating so much goddamn fucking fast food. Ever think about that? Ever think maybe the reason that you would need a Meprazole or Zepbound or any of this other shit is because you eat too fucking much junk food, asshole? And instead of taking a weight loss drug, stop eating so much. Shut your fucking mouth. Cook at home. Eat a salad, fatty. Is that so fucking hard to comprehend? But because you can't eat a salad, you're going to rob people? Are you fucking kidding me? Find a bridge and throw yourself off it, Boogie. It won't kill you. The Lord will bounce your ass back up like a goddamn volleyball. Maybe you'll lose some weight each impact. Ho-whack, ho-whack, ho-whack. And you can save some cash. You don't have to rob your audience then. So yeah, I'm a tad bit pissed off. It irritates me a little bit as a guy going through the thing you're pretending you're going through. And I'm not saying you're pretending you have cancer. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You say you have cancer? I agree you have cancer. You say medicine and health insurance and drugs, those are expensive? I absolutely agree. I bet you they are. I'll take your word on all of that shit. But what I'm not going to take you on your word for is when you tell people that the reason you're fucking them is to pay for the cancer stuff when you're in chat laughing about it. You're fucking in chat laughing about it. That's why I'm doing it, LOL. Because I swear to God, I just saw you run your mouth for a day and a half telling people it's because of the cancer. But now here you are. The reason you took the crypto deal was to afford some weight loss medication. Fucking really, buddy? I guess we really all are in the sub club, huh, Boogie? Oh boy. Welcome to the sub club. Everybody. Oh yeah.
One for me and one for my hooker.
Oh yeah. Let's see that world famous stamina.
One for the hooker.
That's right.
One for me and one for my hooker.
That's your audience.
Welcome to the sub club.
Welcome to the sub club. Fuck 'em good.
One for the hooker. One for me and one for the hooker. One for me and one for the hooker. One for me and one for the hooker. Yeah.
Yeah. Already out of breath.
Welcome to the sub club.
Take it, bitch.
Oh, I'll take it. We're all gonna take it, Boogie. Fucking hell. Do you have any morals? Compunction? Do you feel guilt at all? I watched a documentary with you where you're talking about all the shit in your life and how things are tough and things have reached the end and career is fading. Who are you bullshitting? Like what are we listening? We're gonna look through this, but fuck you, man. Fuck you on an honest level. Fuck you. You're as scummy as that guy that went after the artist. There's another asshole that did something similar. You're as scummy as him. Using it as some kind of fucking shield to do shenanigans. And I like to, CoffeeZilla, I don't know a ton about him, but I do know from the videos I've seen off and on, here and there, that I've sampled, that he covers crypto shit, he covers crypto scams. It's real weird that you'd set something up like this, Boogie, and then get in contact with them. Like, trying to preempt any damage you might get, trying to really just, get a spin going ahead of time, because you know you're fucked. Because you know that this is something that gets talked about. Like, what the fuck is the matter with you? You can't just, I don't understand. if you are sick and shit costs money and you're losing everything, then just tell your fucking audience that. Yeah, you did a documentary. Yeah, you've done videos. Do a fucking GoFundMe. Do a Kickstarter. You could have done 100 other things and fucking screw people over. But this feigning innocence shit, I don't buy it for a fucking second. Especially after you drop comments like that in my chat. Fuck you. Oh, I did it for the fucking weight loss medication. What? No, you have no excuse now. You're literally gleeful about it. Fucking people makes you happy. You're happy that you're fucking them. You don't give a shit. This guy, in the documentary, what do you know? What's true and what's not? Because half the shit you never know with this fucking guy. Tells the fucking guy when he's going over his finances that he spent, what was it, nearly $500,000 on whores and Magic the Gathering over a 5-year period? Like $400,000 on sluts, Boogie? And then, I exaggerated a little, he says. But I bet you spent a fuck ton of money. So what are people financing with your bullshit scams, man? I mean, we can't trust you that you're paying for cancer shit because you've already shown us that you're a lying fuck on that. So every time you beg and bend and ask for something, is it just whores? You spending your money on whores, buddy? More Magic the Gathering? Oh boy, I need a new Tarmogoyf. Better tell people I got hemorrhoids. Like, where's the line, asshole? Where are we drawing that line? GameStar not paying you enough with the low-call live shit? You cite numbers everywhere about what you make on that, $2-3 grand on that a month, but that's not enough. No, we have to hear from your interviews that you need $9,000 to function per month. Motherfucker, where do you live? I've seen your fucking house, buddy. You don't need $9,000 to live there. What the fuck are you spending $9,000 on? Did nobody teach you to budget? Maybe if you weren't fucking whores and eating McDonald's every day and throwing Magic the Gathering pizza parties for your nerdy little friends, maybe then you wouldn't be fucking spending $9 grand per month. And then trying to finance that magical number by fucking your audience with scams, Boogie. Oh, and your little bullshit excuses. It's a joke. They should know better. They don't have enough time to act on it. Buyer beware, caveat emptor. What do you present yourself as? Lovable goof. That's what you are, right? You're the big fat lovable goof. That's who Boogie 298 is. That's who you present yourself. I'm just the big lovable goof. And you lull people in with it, and then you fuck them. You screw them over. $9,000 a month. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. Wait, what, you get a variable rate on your mortgage there? Fucking 99% interest? How'd you have $9,000? How? Oh, you got credit card debt, medical debt? Couldn't figure out how to work that out, how to make those payments? You know, I worked in debt collection, right? It's a job I did. Second party, third party, all that sort of shit. Collected on all of it, Boogie. So I personally find it hard to believe that you're stuck at a $9,000 a month debt. Because I know how these companies work. And I know what they're willing to do to try to get payments per month. Even the medical guys. And they weren't the most bloodthirsty motherfuckers. The most bloodthirsty motherfuckers were Dell computers, cell phone companies, and gas stations for some reason. $9,000 a month. Oh yeah, let me buy into your bullshit. Come into my chat with your fucking load of crap. Holy shit. This guy is such a piece of shit. Real irritating. Real irritating, Boogie. Okay, let's calm down a minute, Jimmy. Sorry, Jimmy's popping off a little bit. Jimmy's popping off a little bit. You know, it's not easy either there, Boogie. All right, while you're humping that bed for the sub club, I'm sitting here with broken ribs, huffing and puffing about your fat, retarded ass because you annoy me. So fucked up on pain medications, the only thing keeping me going. That just rage, asshole. Rage is sustaining me. It's keeping going. The fucking life force flowing through me is just hatred right now, Boogie. Thanks for that. Holy fuck, man. All right, so we're going to work our way through this. I'm going to show this to you, and just so you can watch the evolution of this bullshit story that this guy is slinging. You can see it evolve over time as he does this. And just see it for what it is. It's a scam. And what makes it really reprehensible, what makes it so fucking scummy to me, is that he's unrepentant about it. It's not his fault. It's never is. There's no accountability. There never is. It's not his fault you don't understand. Boogie, don't understand. It's confusing. Aw, shucks. Was it brain cancer you had, faggot? Because I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Pretty sure your mind is still working, Boogie. So I'm pretty sure you could puzzle out what the fuck you're doing wrong. We haven't lost that cognitive ability. You're not biting up on that fucking stage with Trump drunkenly staring off into the ether. Pretty sure, Boogie, that you know right from wrong. Fucking this guy, swear to God. Yeah, let me show you how it's done, Boogie. Before we get into the example of what not to do, which is what Boogie does, which is fuck his audience in their ass because he's a piece of shit. Let me show you how you do it. When you've got cancer, Boogie, and you're sick and you're dying and you're trying to earn money. Let me give you a little example of how this works. So the first thing you do, Boogie, is you put out some merchandise. Hey guys, be sure to go to metokur.myshopify.com to check out our new merchandise ahead of the 4th of July. God bless America, drinking glass, God bless America shirt. Do you need a drinking glass or shirt? Probably not. Do you need another hat? Probably not. But you're going to buy it because you like it. That's metokur.myshopify.com, 10% off if you sign up for the emailing list. Ooh, what a bargain. So you hit him with that, Boogie. You put a little product up and you hit him with that. Take a few minutes on your stream. Do you still stream? Good. So you take a few minutes and you honestly sell them shit they don't need. And then you make a little jingle, Boogie, like I'm going to do because I need a few minutes to drink something because my throat hurts from yelling at you. And then you play the video, fat boy. That's what you do. You play the video. You hit the play button, Boogie. Simple as that. By buying a goddamn American capitalist hat. Oh, gotta use that USA dollars to do it. Where are you gonna do that, you ask? Well, you don't really ask, but I'm gonna show you anyway. Fuck you. I'm gonna show you anyway. Oh, look at those hats. Quality fucking hats, ladies and gentlemen. Wear it around town, it looks fancy. Buy a hat for your hat. Buy a hat for your hat. Buy a hat for your hat. Look at those hats. Quality fucking hats, ladies and gentlemen. Buy a hat for your hat. Buy a hat for your hat. Wear it around town, it looks fancy. Buy a hat for your hat. When I'm sad, pay me. It's only here, really. When you're very sad, you need to pay me money. You gotta buy my fucking hats. All right, that's the only way you're gonna teach these communists their fucking place. These lemon-loving motherfuckers. It's by buying a goddamn American capitalist hat. Oh, gotta use that USA dollars to do it. Buy a hat for your hat. Quality fucking hats, ladies and gentlemen. Buy a hat for your hat. Wear it around town, it looks fancy. Buy a hat for your hat. For your hat. For your hat. I love America too much. Love the red, white, blue. Love my apple pie and baseball. Sometimes I just look at the Statue of Liberty. It's so goddamn beautiful. Oh, that is good stuff. You know what? Buy a hat for your hat. Buy a hat for your hat. You know what? Buy a hat for your hat. To sell you beautiful fucking hats. We all love Jim's hats. Let me move a little bit. Over at Shopify. Metokur.myshopify.com. Buy the finest hats available. You gotta do this. You're gonna do that over at my store. Buy my hats. Teach the communists a lesson. Fuck the lemon. Buy a hat. You gotta do this. Buy my hats. You gotta do this. Buy my hats. You know what? Buy a hat for your hat. You gotta do this. Buy my hats. You gotta do this. Buy a hat for your hat. Quality. Buy my hats. You gotta do this. Buy a hat for your hat. You gotta do this. Buy my hats. You gotta do this. Buy a hat for your hat. Oh, holy shit. Oh, what a fucking beautiful ending to this. Oh, God, let me get a cigarette for this one. Now, somebody's saying on Twitter, Boogie's responded, saying, no, you don't understand. The Zepbound, the medication that I'm being prescribed, that's for the cancer. Jim, that was prescribed by my doctor. By my doctor for the cancer. So you're telling me the anti-diabetic medication used for type 2 diabetes and weight loss has been prescribed for your cancer. What next? Are they going to treat you with metformin too? You're talking to a guy with cancer, Boogie. Let me tell you what my conversations of blood cancer were with the doctors. Hey, we could do radiation for the tumors. We could do, really horrible shit, injecting you with all sorts of nasty drugs like Red Devil for chemo. We could do surgical excision, Jim. But I don't think I remember any part of that conversation involving weight loss drugs, Boogie. I don't remember anybody saying, hey, let's put you on some weight loss drugs. Gonna have to accident out that a little bit. One of the off-brand uses, fun fact, secondary uses for something like prednisone, which I take a lot of every day for autoimmune diseases, is it does affect cancer. Who knew? But nobody would be psychotic enough to prescribe it because of the damage it does. Which is why I myself am on metformin. So I don't know. I just find it a little weird. Somebody asks you about weight loss, you're like, oh, I'm on Zepbound. That's my cancer medication. No chemo, no radiation for my blood cancer that I'm worried that you were saying you're worried is going to turn into leukemia. But you're on the weight loss medication for it. I mean, fuck. What was Wing set up to go to Mexico to lose weight? Some hatchet job fucking surgeon. At least he was upfront about it. I'm going to press accident out. I don't doubt that you have cancer. I believe you have cancer. I don't doubt that it costs a lot of money. I bet you it fucking does. I don't doubt that medical insurance is a pain in the ass. I know it is. But boy, this seems a little fucky to me, buddy. You seem a little too giggly about it to me. Everybody's suddenly on this drug to lose weight. Oh, it's a miracle thing. All the celebrities are doing it. Here you come. Here you come, and now you're on this drug, but it's for your cancer. So it's excusable. You're not fucking anybody. This isn't a scam. Except it is a scam. We're going to look at how it's a fucking scam. But you come in and chat with shit like this. I'm down 14 pounds in 3.5 weeks. The whole reason I took the crypto deal was to be able to afford it, lol. Seems pretty unrepentant to me. Seems like a load of bullshit. Big old lovable giggly goof. Fucking Christ, man. Get the fuck out of here with your bullshit. Sell it to somebody else. Fucking Jesus. Let's do a little brief. Let's calm it down. Let's ease it down a little bit and go through a little bit of this. Let's just ease it. Let's calm it down. Bring the energy level down a little bit. Because now I saw somebody had said, and I don't know if this is true. This could be false. But Mudahar put out a video. Some Ordinary Games put out a video talking about the crypto scam. And Boogie had some kind of little cheeky remark, some little throwback. And Mudahar, and maybe this is a fake screenshot that I saw going around. Again, I can't verify it. If somebody wants to verify it for me, be sure to send it over to Moshi Moshi Moan on Twitter, and I'll put it up on screen for everybody to read. I think it was on Telegram, might have been on Twitter. Said something about Mudahar just being so upset because he couldn't sexually please his wife. That was Boogie's. That was his joking response, allegedly. Allegedly. Now I find that funny, coming from you, Boogie, if that's true. So I'm gonna wait like just a second before I go into this particular section of what I've got set up to see. Did you really say that? Would you really walk into that one? You gonna tee that one up for me? I mean, was that something you'd actually say? Let me see. Let me see if anybody, Moshi Moshi Moan on Twitter. Please God, somebody, if you have the screen cap, send it on over. Let's see. Let's see if that is. Oh, and also somebody saying, a Boogie wants on the stream. Not happening. Here's a fun fact about how I run my streams. It's just me. I don't have a Discord chat. I don't have, a Twitter group. I don't have a writer's room or a forum. All right, it's just old Jimmy. I'll occasionally go on and guess for somebody else. Or once in a while, if there's like a political debate back in the old days, I'd let an autist come on and just screech because I was doing a video. But no, it's just me. It's a one-man operation over here. No, you're not coming on. No, fuck you. You don't get to come on. This is Jimmy's time. You had your time. You've got your platform. You're not coming on mine. I'm not going to have you weasel your bullshit over here. No, sorry, no. Not happening. Oh, that's great. Somebody sent me an article saying, when he's saying Zepbound was to treat his cancer. Apparently one of the side effects, it says, may cause cancer. Well, that's good. That's good to know. It's always nice to know. Nobody's sending me the screen cap, so I can't verify if this was truly said by him or not. But you know what? We'll assume it was. We'll assume it was said. Because it's funnier that way. That lets me open up this. Welcome to the sub club, Boogie. I just couldn't imagine that you'd be suicidal enough to actually say something about somebody else's wife. Make a joke like that. When you're divorced. Do you remember this? You remember this? I remember this. Picture gets posted, somebody sitting on somebody's lap all happy. You don't get it. People start making jokes about it. Remember this? Do you remember this? Do you remember the end of the story? Do you remember how the story ended, buddy? It's finally over. My final video about divorce. You remember how you went fucking insane because 4chan would not stop making cuck jokes and big black bulls?
Filling her with cock meat, giving her the real fuck she deserves. Just filling her with cock meat.
Oh, give her the real fuck she deserves. Now, I wonder, what the real fuck she deserves compared to what did the other fuck look like, Boogie?
One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for the hooker. One for me and one for my hooker.
Welcome to the sub club.
One for the hooker. One for me and 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 one for the hooker. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to the sub club.
Take it, bitch.
Take it, bitch. Somebody's informed me. I guess there's even more lore to this. Back in late 2023. Wait, Mudahar, was it Boogie that was messaging you? Please don't message my wife if you're having issues with me. That's really sad and pathetic. As a grown man, you should know better. If I don't respond back, it's because I don't want to. Don't involve my family. This is a YouTuber doing this, by the way, not some deranged random. Oh my God, it feels like there's even more lore that I'm completely fucking unaware of. But no, I was talking about something that was much more recent. Okay, this is the Telegram. Okay, this allegedly from Telegram. So let me pull this up. I'm going to put this up on screen. I don't use Telegram. I'm an old man who's just fucking confused. I don't understand all this new technology. So you just have to forgive me if I'm completely wrong about this. So let me just get this loaded up. Let me put this up. Oh, let's take a look at what was allegedly said. Let's just pull this up. Let's pull it up. Pull it up. Show it up on screen. It says allegedly from Fatty Coin Telegram group Boogie2988. I didn't watch Mudahar's video, but how bad was it, lol? I'd recommend that you watch it. Can it be worse than the other 12 he's made on me at this point? Dude has such a weird hate motor for me. Maybe if his wife would put out, he wouldn't be this way. Yeah, but this one specifically against Fatty Coin. Are you planning on doing any response video to both Coffee and I'm going to guess Mudahar? Maybe if his wife put out, he wouldn't be this way. Maybe if his wife fucked him, this wouldn't be a problem that he was having. Uh-oh. Really? So let me get this straight. Let me see if I'm understanding this, because you couldn't be this dumb. You couldn't be. You're going to talk about people's relationships with their wives. Maybe his wife put out a little bit better. You're going to talk about that when you got shit like this in your closet?
Filling her with cock meat, giving her the real fuck she deserves. Just filling her with cock meat.
Welcome to the sub club. Welcome to the Sub Club. Give it to the real fucking she deserves. Or you almost sound like a pirate. Or oh, the high seas of cuckdom. Welcome to the SS getting fucked by a big black cock. The captain, she's my wife. Or maybe if Buddhar's wife put out more. Okay, buddy. Whatever you say, champ. Ooh, whatever you say. How'd that video go? It's finally over. My final video about my divorce. I don't know. Just, you want to start talking about criminals next or something? You know, Mr. I got a warrant. Oh, judgment deferred. Judgment deferred. But still, you know, firing guns off over people's heads.
A popular video game YouTuber in Fayetteville reportedly fired a gun after he said someone showed up at his house to harass him. Stephen Williams, who goes by Boogie2988 online, said someone traveled from out of state as part of a harassment came from a rival YouTuber. Williams reportedly told the person to leave and fired a warning shot. Police say they are investigating a harassment complaint.
A harassment complaint? Oh, God. Now, let me be perfectly clear here. You shouldn't fuck with people illegally, okay? Like if you're going to somebody's house and you're jingling and jangling on the windows, trying to kick in doors and shit, yeah, you're fucked in the head. You're swatting people and doing nefarious shit, you're fucked in the head. What did Frank Castle do? He went to visit Boogie, as the two of them had a fight. What was Boogie's response? He shot a gun at him. And what was Frank's response to having a fat retard shoot a gun at him? He laughed at him. Now, there are a few videos of this left up, but there's a hassle edit video that's still up on YouTube that I think sums it up. We're talking Boogie lore as we get into the main show here, right? So let's take a look at the hassle edit. Let's go over some Boogie lore and how Boogie ended up getting arrested and charged and nearly, getting some serious shit over this.
You fat fucking This guy's about to kill somebody right in front of you.
I don't care if I die as long as you do. Recently, Frank's channel has been banned off of YouTube, and he is blaming Boogie298 for it.
It's not even necessarily about that, really. I just think it's funny.
This is not funny to me. You know where I live, Frank? I'm waiting. We're locked and loaded. Show the fuck up. I'm going to fucking kill you and take pleasure doing it. I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm going to take pleasure.
Shut the fuck up.
Then come here. Just come the fuck here. You know where I live. Not motherfucker. Not motherfucker.
Come on, you fucking pussy. What's the deal? Where's the gun at, you fat Open fire! Open fire! You're a fat pussy. You want me to open the door? And then what, you're gonna shoot me? You're gonna kill me?
Is it cocked ready? Is this pull the trigger?
Oh, he's fucking cock-locked and ready to rock. I dare you to knock on my door. What does Frank do? Hello? Fatty. Open up that fat fatty fuck. Here I am. Bring your gun on, you fat-titted bitch. Here I'm knock, knock, knock. Here's Frankie.
Yeah, on three. Pull the trigger.
Okay. Is this what I have to do?
Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
You fat fucking Oh my god. Is this real? Is this guy gonna kill me?
Yes. He's here to look at the air conditioner, Sam. Is this what I have to
You're
do?
a fucking
In about 30 seconds, I'm gonna fire a warning shot.
Fire it now. Fire the warning shot now.
I can fucking end you. I don't care if I die as long as you do. Laying dead on my fucking front lawn, sending you home in a fucking body bag. When I fucking bury you, I will fucking end you, not motherfucker, because I'm going to fucking kill you and take pleasure doing it.
Once you rewind.
Run the track!
This is the remix.
Ken Beach and his pal Sean Phillips were driving when the flock.
Oh, Boogie, how did that had to hurt. That had to hurt somewhere deep down inside, past the 10 layers of lard. There you are. You've got a gun. You have a gun, Boogie, and you're pointing it at another man. And you're like, I'm going to fuck you up. And he doesn't do anything. You had more of a reaction to that gunshot than Frank. He literally stood still and then laughed. You look like you were going to piss yourself. Oh, God, owie. Oh, God. Oh, God, I made a bang booby sound. My hand, my wrist hurts. Oh, God. Oh, God, my poor wrist. Frank, my wrist hurts. The gun went boom. Oh, God, Frank, the gun went boom. Oh, it hurts.
Birds fell out of the sky and hit the pavement. The pair pulled over to investigate.
The birds were twitching and they were in blood spot, like little pools of blood here and there. Like they hit the ground hard. They were dead. So there was no survivor.
I did, in fact, talk with the cops about this. They said you're not supposed to fire a warning shot. They said I should have fired at him if I was going to pull the trigger, and they said I shouldn't have answered the door. They said
Basically, the police officer sat me down and he said, "Holy shit, you fat retard! You did everything wrong you possibly could." And I told the officer, I've committed multiple crimes, and the officer just looked at me with pity. And then I sold him some scammy crypto coins, and I think he's homeless. Boogie got a W. Put that cop in the gut. He bought my crypto. He trusted me.
I should have just stayed indoors and called them.
What happens with a warning shot? A warning shot was probably going to be considered a use of deadly force. Keep in mind as well that what goes up must come down. I don't know of a single law enforcement trainer who actually suggests that it's a great idea.
This may not be the best idea.
1 minute remaining.
Is this what we have to do? I'm asking you to leave, Sam.
Sam?
Cameron, I don't know your fucking name. I'm asking you to leave.
I don't know who you are, but I'm just gonna. You see those kids over there? Hey, buddy, you fucked with the wrong guy. You see that church? Check this out. Oh yeah, that priest is dead. That's you next. Don't make me fire more warning shots. It's like dodgeball. Boogie likes to play dodgeball with blanks. Hey kids, think fast.
I'm asking you to leave, man. Please don't make me do this. Please don't make me do this.
just leave this property.
Why's this guy got a gun?
I'm just here looking.
Because I feel threatened.
This guy's about to kill somebody right in front of you.
I'll shoot to wound.
If you're gonna shoot the one, you should shoot yourself.
No, I plan to shoot you, bud.
Right here, right here.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay. I'm asking you to leave.
You pointing a gun at me?
Yes. You're on my property. You've threatened my life.
You are a fat.
Castle doctrine.
You're a fat. Castle doctrine means I get to take you inside and fuck you.
Okay. Sam, please don't.
Oh shit. He's gonna take him inside and fuck him. You know what that means, boys? Welcome to the sub club.
One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for the hooker. One for me and one for my hooker.
Welcome to the sub club.
One for the hooker. One for me and one for the hooker.
Oh yeah.
One for me and one for the hooker.
Welcome to the sub club.
One for me and one for the hooker. One for me and one for the hooker. Yeah.
Oh yeah. POV, your hassle getting ready to fuck him.
Take it, bitch.
Oh yeah. We call this fat fuck doctrine. You're gonna squeal, piggy. You're gonna squeal. Jesus Christ.
Who's Sam?
I don't know. Regardless, the cops are coming.
Okay.
Round over.
Have a good one.
Hey, leave the property. Go.
Fuck yourself.
Overkill.
That's the language you use?
Game over.
Yo, what is up, everybody? Boogie's probably gonna have this video taken down, so make sure you follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/FrankCastleYT.
I like that. Boogie shot a gun at a church in his school zone, and then as Frank's leaving, he chastises him. That's the language you're gonna use. You're gonna use that language, sir? Excuse me, I'm over here shooting my gun off in the air. Pew pew! Oh God, my wrist hurts. And you're gonna say the no naughty word, the N word? You're gonna say the N word as I shoot at these children? What kind of man are you, Sam? Bob? Robert? Who are you? I don't know where I am. I just shoot my gun in the air. Richard, how dare you use the N word in my presence? How dare you? But it's like a humiliation thing, isn't it, Boogie? It's like always a humiliation thing. Remember the boxing match? Talked all the shit about how you trained. You didn't train at all. And then Wings just rock-em, sock-em your ass in that. Oh, did you land, I think, out of the two or three punches you threw because it took too much energy? Did you land? I think you landed one. I think that was a pity punch. I'm pretty sure during the round you were in that you actually landed the one punch that you connected with, Wings literally stood still, turned to the camera and winked. He winked and smiled and let you get your one hit in. It was a pity punch. A giant old pity punch. And then he just slapped your big old fat titties. We can see the big old red around your chest. He wasn't even trying to box you, just slapping your tits. It's castle doctrine. He got in there and he just started slapping tits. That was a whole nice humiliation ritual. I mean, shit, didn't you get on your knees like a dog? If I remember right, didn't you get on your knees like a dog and beg like a fucking animal? As Keemstar spanked your ass like a trained fucking poodle?
I need you to fuck off. Like, seriously, fuck off. I need you to get on your fucking hands and knees, have your girlfriend fucking film you, and say, I'm sorry, Keemstar, I'm sorry, Jordy, I'm sorry, fucking Tommy C, Nicholas Diorio, Muta, fucking Tom, everybody that's even fucking cared about the Law Call podcast. I'm such a selfish attention fucking retard that I want attention, I want to be in conversation so bad that I gave the entire storyline of what's been happening on episode 1 to fucking Review Tech USA, because I'm so thirsty just to talk to someone. I'm that big of a fucking loser. Make that video, you piece of shit.
I'm sorry, Tommy C. I'm sorry, Daddy Keemstar. I'm sorry, Nicholas Di Fiorio. I don't know how to pronounce him. I'm sorry, Jordy. I'm fucking sorry. It was fucking stupid of me to go on Rich's fucking show and give away the fucking storyline. I'm a fucking attention hog piece of shit. It was fucking stupid. I should have left the moment Muta came on. I'm fucking stupid. And I'm fucking sorry. I understand your decision. I'll hand over any passwords you need, whatever you want. Sorry.
Like a dog. Like a filthy trained animal. So, this is just really basic shit. I'm not even touching on the suicide baiting shit that you do every day. But you're on your hands and knees like a dog for Keemstar. You're getting your shit slapped around in the ring by Wings. You pull out a gun at a guy, and he calls you the N-word and laughs in your face. And then you get arrested for it. Castle Doctor, you get arrested for it after telling the cops you did everything illegal. Here's what you do. Somebody shows up at your house and you don't want to deal with them. Don't answer the door. Or say, fuck off, I'm busy, and go watch a movie. Or if you're really, truly terrified, then just call the cops. But I didn't see him kicking your door in, champ. You didn't seem like your life was in danger. You don't pull a gun on somebody unless you plan to kill them. That's the point. I'm going to shoot to wound. Yeah, listen here, Alfonso, if that is your real name. I'm going to shoot you in the knees. And then I'm going to record a video for Keemstar on my knees, crawling around like a fucking dog. And then I'm going to talk about the BBC giving her the real fucking R she deserves. Then I'm going to welcome people to the sub club, show my award-winning stamina of being able to fuck for 3 seconds after talking shit about other guys and their wives. You couldn't hump for more than 3, so you ran out of energy. You ran out of energy. You humped for 3 seconds. Why would you film that? Welcome to the sub club. Holy shit. Bruh. Oh, okay, good. I like that. That was a nice palate cleanser. That helped. I think that helped a little bit. It's a good palate cleanser because I was getting a little angry there in the beginning. I'll calm you down a little bit. Get us centered back here. Because now we're going to get into the bullshit scam, and I'm getting angry again. We've got a video from him talking about this. I think it's like the second video we put out. We've got the CoffeeZilla vid. We're going to take a look at the Boogie documentary and some parts of that because he talks about, like, everything he says contradicts itself. From the videos he releases and statements he puts up to the videos he gives during interviews to the videos he has when he's in a documentary. It's like always a different story. There are always different facts involved. Different angles of different stories change. There are permutations on them. Nothing's ever just straightforward, is it? It's always got to be some fucked up, convoluted thing. All right, Jimmy's going to get a drink. We're going to take a small break. We're going to take a small break, and we're going to get into the bullshit that Boogie pulled. The thing that is the crux of this stream in the first place. The crypto scam. And we're going to go over it, and we're going to look, and you're going to see how unrepentant he is about it. And that really is mostly, that's probably the biggest part about what pisses me off. It's not just that he ran the scam and that he knew he ran the scam. It's that when he gets called out on it, and people tell him exactly why it's bullshit, he didn't give a single fuck. He didn't care at all. It wasn't a consideration for him. He just didn't fucking care. He doesn't care. That goofable, laughable, affable fucking persona that he sells you, it's all bullshit. He's convinced you that, his character, Francis, that's the only, that's the bit character that he does. And that Boogie's the real guy. No, Boogie's the character. The real guy is the one that fucks his audience and doesn't give a shit. That constantly is embroiled in dumb fucking situations where he does dumb fucking shit. And when the repercussions explode in his face, it's always somebody else's fault. You don't understand. He's sad. He's upset about something. You need to be sympathetic about it and empathetic about it and understanding about it. It's just so scummy. It's just so fucking scummy. Okay, so we'll do a little break. I'm going to grab a drink yourself, take a piss, whatever. Be 5 minutes, come back, and we're going to get into the to the actual meat and potatoes. The actual meat and potatoes of what's going on here. Put a little break music on. Be right back. Okay. Hopefully everybody had a chance to go take a piss, grab a drink, do whatever you need to do. I got a drink. Keep myself going because we're in for the long haul now. Oh boy. Now we're going to get into the video proper, the stream proper, whatever you want to call it, proper. Get myself all agitated again. It's probably not good for a dude that had multiple heart attacks, but whatever. YOLO. YOLO, big boy, YOLO. I'm going to keep playing that sub club video all fucking stream. Watch you just sweating to death. Trying to pump out a nut. One thrust, two. I should do like a Sesame Street edit of that. Help kids count to the number 5 because that's as far as you made it. Talking about Mudahar, his wife. Try to fuck for more than 2 seconds before you start talking about relationships, Jamp. Fucking hell. So let's take a look at one of Boogie's videos related to his crypto. Now, his entire pitch for this was, it's a joke, you don't get it. It's not going to make a lot of sense as we go through, but we're going to look at his video first. So let's take a look. This is one of them. This is for Fatty Coin was the name of it.
Listen up, all you top G's. There's some misinformation being spread around right now by certain influencers. But I'm here to tell you the truth and the hacks to help you break free from the matrix so you can be a brokey like me. Now listen, you may know there's certain myths that are being pushed on you to keep you in the rat race and enslaved to certain disciplines. But I'm here to dispel those myths for you. Number one, everyone thinks you have to have a perfect body, fit to stave off any attack. That's lies. This body wasn't by accident. If you don't have anything to steal and you don't look like a threat, then no one's going to attack you anyway. You see this body? This is what peak performance looks like. And it wasn't an accident. Do you have any idea?
Are you laughing, chat? Are you having fun? Isn't this goofy and funny? It's self-deprecating humor. Get it? He's fat. He's big and fat. That's the joke. Hey guys, I know I'm in the middle of a crypto scam going on. Everybody's saying it's a scam. A lot of allegations being allegedly allegated. So I'm going to come out and, hey, look at me. I'm a big old fatty pumpkin tits.
See how much discipline it took to create this body? Do you have any idea how many carbs you have to ingest to maintain this kind of mass? But it guarantees that when people look at me, they don't see a threat. Myth number two, a man must build an empire to have any true worth. Haram! That is haram. True happiness comes from the simple things in life. An aquarium and a goldfish, 2 small dogs in a video game.
You know, it kind of hit me as we're watching this video, not what he's trying to impart to us. But this is a guy, again, that said, hey, it's $9,000 a month for me to live. I can't afford my medical insurance. As he has 18 fucking arcade cabinets blinking behind him. I want you just to take a second to think about this. You're in dire financial straits. You've got medical debt and credit card debt up the ass. You can't afford your mortgage. You think that you're going to be homeless in months. This is what you've been telling everybody for all this time. And I'm not even saying he's got to go sell all 2,500 of his arcade cabinets. But maybe you'd save a couple bucks on your electric bill if you didn't have them running constantly in the background. I don't know. That's a fucking thought. Maybe that's a thought. Maybe sell all the fucking arcade cabinets, or at the very least turn them off. But no, you're in dire straits. Hey everybody, I'm so fucking in debt. Look at my arcade collection lining my fucking walls, buddy.
That's real happiness. You don't know the pressures that comes with money. You got to determine what you're going to invest in, what you're going to buy. What would you buy? Ethereum? No. True freedom comes from being a wage slave. You don't want all of that pressure of trying to decide what color your Bugatti's going to be, do you? The myth number 3 is that if you are fit and you are rich, then you're going to have different beautiful women lining up for you every single night. Well, that's gay. True happiness comes from one woman a couple of times a month. Little Andrew's out there needing consistent validation. Oh, love me, won't you love me tonight? Andrew, that's gay. True happiness is found by staying with the same woman.
Now imagine this guy puts out this shitcoin and convinces you somehow, that maybe you should invest in it. And then you start seeing all these larger channels start talking about how, oh man, this is going to be a rug pull. You're going to get fucked. And this is the shit that he puts out. This is the fucking video that he puts out. This is his response. This is a response. This is to assuage your worries. Unfucking believable. Now the CoffeeZilla video talks about this entire situation. Talks about the money that's involved in it. It actually does a phone interview with Boogie. Usually when I do streams, I don't play like full-length videos, but because he nails his ass so hard on this, I want to focus in on this, and I want to watch it with you, so you can hear what Boogie says. And there are points in this conversation where he pulls out all the bullshit psychological stuff that he's pulled on everybody else that's ever existed. Anytime he gets into some situation where he looks bad, or there's blowback, or there's some fucking personal accountability that needs to be had, he pulls one out after the other, just nonstop throwing them out, just seeing what'll stick, shotgun spraying them all over his face, hoping something lands. So let's take a look at the shit show, because I think this really helps to just fucking crystallize what the fucking problem is.
Today I confronted Boogie 2988 on a crypto pump and dump he did, where he got paid $10,000 to promote a coin, and he said that he thought that just because he said, hey, don't buy this unless you're rich, that nobody was going to put their money in. A few hours later, $3 million worth of trading volume had been done.
Okay, so just again, to reiterate, in case you missed that, it's probably an important point. One of Boogie's defenses is, it's a joke, nobody's going to take it seriously, golly gosh, because, right, crypto scammers just love to pay people money for just giggles. It's a joke, it's not, haha, everybody, haha. It's a joke. $3 million in trade going on.
And I tried to tell him and explain to him that that's how these deals work. Insiders pay you, the celebrity, to go ahead and promote something. They paid him $10,000, and then people end up buying the coin. It doesn't matter what you say. The whole point is they're renting your likeness, renting your image in order to do that. He then told me, well, basically he's paying for cancer, so he can't pay that money back. It's all spent, money's gone. And I tried to get to the bottom of why he did it, why I think.
So that's excuse number 2. Let's tally them up as we watch this video and we go through it in real time. Excuse number 1, nobody's going to do it because it's a haha funny joke. Excuse number 2, well, actually, I need the money for cancer treatment, so what exactly? I mean, what's the logic there? I mean, yeah, okay, you said you spent the money, sure, But are you saying it's justifiable to fuck people? Because you said nobody got fucked, right? But, oh, it's too late, spent the money. So nobody's going to do it, but those that didn't got fucked. Well, sorry, spent the money for cancer.
That he didn't actually care whether it was a scam or not, because he actually came to me ahead of time. It was a really weird story where he came to my DMs before he fully launched the coin. He had just done an announcement tweet saying, hey, you know.
And the reason he did that was for a preemptive defense. I know how this works. See, you know, one of the things when you'll find like an influencer online, and I hate that term, but when you find a YouTube personality or influencer, they like to fuck with the concept of like chronology, like linear time, right? So, you know, he's trying to like fluff the edges of when events happen. So he thinks, okay, we kind of sort of just started it. Now I'm going to talk to the guy that's known for sniffing this stuff out and act like, oh no, man, I talked to this dude and he was like, hey man, you know, I guess he was hoping you were going to say it was okay. Or you're going to be like, oh, you know, mistakes happen. It's cool. I doubt he was expecting to get his shit pushed in, which everybody's going to see in this video. But he was trying to set up like a preemptive defense. Because if he could have gotten you to even waffle a little bit, that would have been part of the promotion. I guarantee it would have been part of the promotion. It would have been Boogie saying, hey, you can trust me on my haha funny joke for cancer medicine because Coffeezilla said it was cool. Oh, he absolutely would have thrown you under the bus if he had the chance, if it would have made him an extra nickel.
At pump.fun, which is the platform he was launching on. And then he said to me, hey, I got a question for you, something like that. And I said, I looked at his Twitter profile and I said, don't do what I think you're about to do. And he said, oh, it's too late. Like, I already spent the money, hospital bills and stuff. So I thought it was really weird. Like, why would you come to the guy who busts scams if you thought it was all on the up and up? Because that's what he tries to say is, no, if I'd only known, if I'd only seen ahead of time what this was, I wouldn't have done it. Very strange story, though. I want you to hear from Boogie2988 himself, though, about this. Decide what you think. In general, I think it's fine to say people should not be investing in memes. I just think it's also obvious that marketers wouldn't pay people if people didn't fall for this stuff.
Of course. Of course. It's obvious to everybody. To you, to me, to anybody watching this stream right now. Nobody is going to give somebody $10,000 for a joke. For some weird digital age PSA. Like this was made like one of those 1950s government ones. Oh, Timmy, better watch out if he goes to the baseball field. There may be a homosexual lurking around. Like is that what Boogie's doing? You better be careful about cryptocurrency on the internet. It may be a scam. Thank you so much, Boogie, for working with the government to teach all these young kids about those heckin' scamerinos. Here's your $10,000 reduce. Come on, bro.
Ultimately, they are scamming your fans. They get in on the coin early. They sell as your fans pile in. I hope we can continue to expose celebrities who do this, such as Boogie. Desperate or not, it's not okay. There are other ways to make money. And yeah, here's the call we had.
Yeah, this is fascinating because this is going to be the entire call. Also, he's 100% right. And I absolutely agree with what he said. In fact, I stated it earlier myself. There is no reason, and I will show you later on as Boogie talks about income sources. There is no reason to scam his audience. I personally don't believe the $9,000 a month thing. I think that's bullshit. Even if that were true, he is still bringing in a good amount of money from Local Live. He has his own ability to stream. He has his own ability to do merchandising. He has his own ability to run ads on his videos. He has multiple avenues to get money to come to him. And we'll talk more in depth about that. But this isn't like some guy with a YouTube channel that's got like 3 subscribers and he's not monetized and nobody knows who he is and he's going through a horrible fucking thing and what is he going to do? And the crazy thing is, I've seen people in that situation who've done like GoFundMes and Kickstarters or whatever the fuck, excuse me, and brought in money without having to scam people. Even like the small fry who aren't monetized, who don't have those avenues of revenue that you have, Boogie, have done it in a more honorable way than you're doing it. There's just no excuse.
Boogie, it looks like you launched a crypto token that is a scam, a pump and dump. What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I don't think it's a pump and dump. It is a meme coin.
It's literally from a thing called pump.fun. What are you talking about?
I never knew who pump.fun was until today.
I didn't know it was a scam. Okay, when they paid me $10,000 to go to scam.net.getfucked/ gonna screw my audience, I thought it was a little bit of a joke. And when I met that man in the back alley, and he had a t-shirt on that said, let's fuck your audience over, as he snorted a big old rail of cocaine, because Nick Ricada told him that was legal to do, I thought it was on the up and up. How was I to know? I'm the victim in this. I'm the real victim here.
Well, that's what you tweeted. That's what you tweeted. You said, oh, we're going to break.
I learned about it today, so I also tweeted about it today. So try to find a time I tweeted about it before today. You won't, because I just found out that I didn't know who this company is or these people I'm working with, other than they referred to me by Afroman's manager.
Right, but you said before you posted the pump and dump, you said, we're going to cross the internet, pump.fun. You didn't realize at that point you're doing a pump and dump, that you're getting paid by insiders to do this?
Well, not really, because again, if you watch the video that I launched this with, the entire video, the entire bit, the entire joke is I lost all of my money in crypto.
But I'm here to tell you the truth and the hacks to help you break free from the matrix so you can be a brokey like me.
Yeah, you remember that video we watched that was completely nonsensical and didn't have fucking fuck all to do with anything? As he had his fucking home arcade glittering in the background, Mr. Poverty? Yeah, it's all funny games. Let me just lick you. I didn't know it was a scam pump nut. Jesus. A little dumper pumping going on. A little rubber pumping happening. Should have pitched this coin to Nick Fuentes. He would have loved it. Dumper pumping. I'm all in, Boogie. Here's $80 bajillion, you blessed angel.
True happiness comes from a goldfish, from the same woman a couple of nights a month, and the occasional meme coin. Fatty for life.
Here's my shitcoin. If you want to be broke too, buy my shitcoin. That's what I say in my tweets.
What's the joke about you getting paid to do this, though, and asking people to invest in this coin? I mean, what's the joke exactly? You know people are going to invest. That's why you're getting paid. You know that.
I thought people would buy one coin to come onto the server and hang out.
Okay, see, already the story's changing. Interesting, isn't it? First it was, nobody's going to buy it. Nobody's going to buy it. But now it's, oh, I thought they'd just buy a coin, a single coin. I thought I'd get my audience to just buy one each. One shitcoin, please. Sir, my hand is out. One shitcoin from pumperdump.net. Ah, yes. And can I also order the t-shirts that says, I got fucked by a fat man? Oh, one coin.
Fuck around. That's what I thought. That's my understanding, and that was the point. You know, when they were pitching this to me, they're like, don't be like Logan Paul, don't be these other people. We want you active in the community. We want you to talk. We want you to be there. This is your community. Be part of it. And so it seems very easy for me to do this with another company to collect.
You were asking people to invest in a financial product, not just a community, right? You understand that. This is not like, hey, pay $1 and you get access to my community. People think that they're going to make money. That is why there's $3 million of trading volume on this little shitcoin that you just promoted.
Yeah, so what are we up to now, right? First it was nobody's going to buy it. Then it was question mark cancer. Then it was, I was really doing it as a warning. And then it was, no, I thought only, everybody was only going to buy one coin. And now we're on to excuse number 5. Remember, we're only like 3 minutes in and he's on excuse number 5. He's changed his story 5 times. Excuse number 5 is, it was for the community. It's like a Discord, brah. You buy my shitcoin. You buy my shitcoin and you get access to my Discord for one single donation.
I told them they won't make money. I literally told you go broke buying this coin.
You
can't think in the tweets and in the videos. I said, don't buy this coin. You'll go broke. If you want to be broke like me, buy this coin.
There's literally no way you believe you're going to get paid $10,000 for something, and those people aren't expecting a greater return on their investment. This is how meme coins work.
Their money back, but I mean, there are plenty of companies that I've worked with that are just there to get their name out, and they're glad to make their money back, or even spend the money to get name recognition.
How? How are they getting name recognition, Boogie? That's excuse number 6 or 7. God, I'm already losing track. You're going so quickly. They're going to pay you $10,000 for a coin that makes no money, and then they want that to be their brand? They want their brand to be a failure. You're telling me that people will pay you $10,000 to promote the fact that they are failures? That's what you're getting paid. That's what you're pitching right now.
Name a dozen.
These people are spending money to get pump.fun meme coin name recognition?
I presume.
Let me explain how this works, Boogie. Let me explain how this works. Pump.fun is a place where a lot of things happen, but celebrities will launch meme coins. How it works is insiders pay them for their brand to juice it for all it's worth. They buy in early. They have the influencer promote it. The price jumps up because no matter what the influencer says, the attention gets people to put money in the stupid project. No matter how much you tell them, oh, it's a meme, guys. It's just a joke. It's just a fun little joke. They're going to put their money in because they like you, and they're going to get rugged. They're going to get destroyed by the insiders who got in early on the coin. They have all the advantage because they got in early. All your fans have the disadvantage because they got in late. These coins always spike at the beginning. They always die. You think you're going to be around this community for a long time. You're not. Within 6 months, this thing is going to be dead.
I mean, if the community is dead, I won't have anybody to talk to.
Exactly.
So
there it is.
left the server, but if there's people to talk to, I'll talk to them. Why would?
So, okay, what is the product then? It's a shit coin, but now he's trying to pitch it like he's trying to pitch it like it's some kind of version of what is that shitty bullshit psychological help when everybody shield disappeared and came back? Better help or whatever it is. Like I'll be around. I'll be in the server all day long. I have nothing to do. I have no life. It's for the community. I'm fucking you out of your money because dude, you need to understand. I'm whispering in your ear and rubbing my buttered finger up your rectum because it's for the community, bro. It's part of the community. I'm here to talk to you as you scream at me because you've gone bankrupt. I'm here for you in Discord when your wife asks you where the fucking money is. When you can't pay your rent because you trusted me. I'm here for you because that's how much I care.
Because you got paid up front.
Sure.
Okay.
Brother, I don't know if you understand what my life is like right now, but I have so much free time that I spend a lot of it on my Discord now because I'm just bored out of my mind. I don't have places to go.
You don't understand. I decided to fuck over so many people because I'm a little bit bored. I need some hobbies, okay? Like video games aren't cutting it. I was sitting around one day and I said, shit, I don't think I like watching movies anymore. What should I do? And I thought, you know what? I'm going to rob people. That'll do it.
I don't have money to spend. I'm literally just fighting for my life over here, and a lot of that involves staying home, spending my money where it needs to be spent, and trying to just not stress myself out to make my polycythemia vera any worse.
How much did you get paid for this total?
I was given $5,000 up front with a promise of $5,000 on the back end after a week of coming on the Telegram, doing some live streams, doing some tweets about it, and all along the ways talking about how it's a shitcoin that'll make you go broke.
You know why they tell you to do it for a week, right? That's how much time they need to get out of the coin. They're going to slowly drain the coin as people buy in. They're going to use whatever's worth of your name to dump on your fans. You know that.
Well, if you're telling me that, I believe you.
Are you that pliable? I mean, you're a grown man, right? You're a grown adult man. So you're telling me that at no point during this entire situation At no point did the thought ever cross your mind that this is bullshit or a scam or that you're fucking over people that trust you. But all it took was him saying that one sentence in, or one sentence 7 minutes into this, and all of a sudden you're like, you know what? Gosh, I believe you. I hadn't really thought about it, but I don't think those guys are really on the up and up. Hey now. Hey, wait a second. I'm Blues Closing over here. Now that you mention it, I think those guys in ski masks might have been robbers. That would explain why they had crowbars and were wearing gloves. Golly gee, gosh, I never thought about that. Welcome to the sub club.
That's how meme coins work. I told you in DMs not to do this. You came to me because you were about to launch this coin.
It was launched. You told me after my first tweet. I literally said to you, the question before that was like, hey man, can we talk real quick? You said, don't do it. I said, I have some questions. You said, don't do it. But at that point, today it was already too late. The first tweet was out. And
No. There was no contract. There was no video out.
The money's already spent. It's at Mercy Hospital right now. It's gone. I used it to pay debts. I used it to pay medical debts. So
you didn't have...
Okay. Let's examine that. What did he say in my chat again? What was it that he said? The whole reason I took the crypto deal was to be able to afford my weight loss medication, Ozempic, Zepbound. But now he's saying medical debts, plural, at Mercy Hospital. Mercy Hospital medical debts, plural. But he's in chat saying, nope, I did it because I wanted to buy this weight loss drug, which he's now saying the weight loss drug is for cancer. So you bought $5,000 worth of you bought $5,000 worth of a diabetic weight loss drug exclusively from Mercy Hospital? You didn't go anywhere else. You didn't check to see if, I don't fucking know, Walmart might have had a discount on that? Just Mercy Hospital. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Let's just continue.
Have to tweet that tweet. You didn't have to tweet it out. You said you did the pre-announcement hype thing, and then you sent me a message asking me, oh, I've got some questions. I immediately tell you don't do it. Then you don't listen to me. You say it's too late. I cast the check. Need it for medical bills. Isn't it just a shitcoin, a meme? No one's actually going to buy the thing. And then $3 million worth of trading volume happened.
Yeah, I was not expecting that, obviously.
It almost sounds, when he says that, you know what, I'm going to run that back. Not only is he unrepentant, as you're going to hear in just a few minutes, it almost sounds like he's a little bit mad that he didn't get more money for scamming his audience. Oh, yeah, hey, I mean, and you fucked people out of $3 million, and his response is, oh, shit, yeah, I wasn't expecting that, fuck. Better call those guys up and ask for a raise.
A meme. No one's actually going to buy the thing. And then $3 million worth of trading volume happened.
Yeah, I was not expecting that, obviously.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't sound like a man that's bereft with grief. It sounds like a guy that was like, shit, I could have got more. I could have got more for fucking these guys.
Who was expecting that? The people who paid you.
I obviously don't want anybody to lose money. I thought there was going to be some trading. I thought people would buy enough coins to join the community and come and fuck around and have fun. I thought they might spend a little bit of money like they do on Cameo or Patreon or OnlyFans to have some personal interaction. That's what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting anybody to think they're going to make money from this, especially because I specifically told them, you will not make money from this.
Don't you think it's kind of gross, given that you know firsthand, almost better than anyone, the damage that speculative investments can do, that you would then make money from a speculative investment like this?
Also, I love how he does his videos. Just because this is, I believe, on a secondary channel that we're watching this from, not his main channel. But I like how, as he's talking to him, he doesn't break the flow. You see tweets and like video titles just slide up from the bottom. He doesn't even address them. There's no cutaway. It's just like, look at this motherfucker. Look at this dirty bastard. I'm just gonna slide this screenshot on up so you can see what a piece of shit he is. Let's cut to Fatty just telling people how stupid he is.
I put my money in the crypto market in the wrong section, and I pretty much lost most of everything.
Right, that's why I'm telling people don't make a speculative investment here, because I lost my ass. Like, if you watch the video, hopefully you'll include it in your video, parts of it. But in the video, I talk about how broke I am, how I lost my money on crypto. I talk about, if you want to be broke like me, join my community. And
right, you're doing a satire of Andrew Tate's crypto coin. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Where? Okay.
Whereas he's saying join it, make money. I'm saying join it, lose money.
And you think that's okay to then financially tie money for yourself, where you could hurt your audience? Do you think that's fine as long as you say, oh, join it and you can lose some money, even though you know with your following people are going to invest in that?
I mean, I'm steadfast in this. Yes, I believe that if I got paid to tell you don't buy something, I'll gladly take that money. If I get paid to tell you this might be dangerous for you, invest smartly. Yes, I think I'd love to get paid. I'd love to be paid to be an example of somebody who lost their ass in crypto. And
don't you guys see? I'm doing this for you. Don't you understand? I'm helping you. I'm helping you lose your money to teach you a valuable lesson. Don't trust me. I've went through all this trouble getting paid money to fuck you out of money, so you can learn that you should never ever take my word for anything ever. Aren't you glad? Do you want to shake my hand? Firm handshakes. Come on, firm handshakes. Come over here.
Teach people that very important lesson. I think that's a very good lesson to learn.
You think making people lose money, that's a good lesson?
No, I wanted to keep them from doing that. I wanted to get the message out to make sure they didn't. That's the point.
You know what? We don't appreciate them enough. Hey, chat, what do we got? We got about 16,000 people watching. I want you to go over to Boogie's Twitter account. And I just want you, if you've got a Twitter account, I want you to really do this. And I want you to thank him. I want you to say, thank you, Boogie, for fucking me out of money. Round of applause for Boogie. He needs to be thanked for this. What a guy. Putting himself out there like that. That sacrifice for everyone. Thank you, Boogie. Thank you so much for fucking us.
I thought it would go viral as a meme coin, as a joke, as a comedy bit. I thought that it would make people laugh. I thought people.
An investment is never a comedy. Like people who are trying to tie comedy to investments, it's hilarious.
Make an investment. I didn't expect anybody to make a large investment. Why would they? I told them not to.
Okay. Okay. Let me ask you this: when were you paid the $5,000?
5 days ago.
5 days ago.
Less than a week.
Were you paid in cash or were you paid in like crypto?
Cash, obviously. Yeah.
Cash, obviously. Don't expect me to touch this shit. I'm not these idiots. Oh no, they paid me in real money. Real money I could use for something. I'm not the guys I'm scamming. Oh, don't be silly.
Okay. And you're being.
I hold none of. As far as I know, it's my understanding. I hold none of this coins. I don't have any coins in my wallet. It's my understanding they've set aside 2% for me, but I don't have a way to receive that. So I don't know what good that does me. And 2% of nothing I thought was nothing anyway. So who cares?
No, but now the coin is your coin that you told no one to buy is being bought, unsurprisingly, and now it is worth something. Are you then going to sell that too? If you get a hold of it, are you going to sell it?
No, I will not sell. I won't be able to get a hold of it. I don't have a wallet anymore.
Well, they can just sell it for you. They can just make money for you. Are you going to take it?
He's fucking debating it. This guy is telling him, you're scamming people. You're in a pump and dump fucking people over. If you have the chance to fuck them over even harder, would you do it? And he's actually contemplating it. This is the part where I started to get actually mad. He's contemplating fucking them harder. He's like, oh God, I got to think about this for a minute.
If I'm being genuine with you, and I do want to be genuine with you and the rest of the internet, I'm in pretty dire need of money. I have a lot of medical bills, and I'm fighting cancer, and I very much like not to fuck around with my healthcare too much, but that's something I would genuinely have to consider. And I know that from watching your videos in the past, if I say,
and that's the part that pissed me off. Like it started angering me, but that's the part that pissed me off. And I'm not the only one, by the way, Boogie, that's going through like cancer shit and other stuff. There have been multiple other people on YouTube, big and small, that have dealt with it. But they didn't scam their audience with some bullshit like this and then try to play innocent about it. You had so many opportunities to make money legit. You had so many opportunities to just be upfront with people and be like, listen, I'm fucked. I've got cancer, I'm fucked. And I need help. I made poor decisions, but I need help because I'm fucked. And I bet you your audience would have helped you. But instead, you thought, oh yeah, fuck it. I'll screw them over. And then you tell on this conversation, oh, it's the cancer stuff, multiple medical bills, multiple medical stuff. And then in chat, you're giggling and laughing about weight loss drugs. Get fucked.
maybe here, a lot of people are going to take that as a no, and it might end up being a no. So I may as well give you a hard no here because I very, very much need the money. I'm on $1,800 worth of medications right now. I need the money to pay for that. I have a $2,000 a month mortgage. I genuinely would like very much.
You know what? Let's actually. You know what? I'm going to do something. What was the name he gave? Well, I guess I don't need the exact name. I'm just going to Google it. Let's see, $1,800 worth of medications, right? So let's take a look. Weird. Looking at Zepbound from Lilly, the pharmaceutical company that makes it, by the way, that says commercial insurance without coverage. So commercial insurance without coverage, or if you don't have coverage at all, Zepbound, you can pay as low as $550 a month for it. $550 a month. Some say you'll likely be paying up to $1,000 out of pocket for it. So anywhere from $500 to $1,000 per month. But the number you're quoting us, Boogie, is $1,800. $1,800 for your medical stuff. So if you were lying to us, there are a couple ways we could look at it, right? We could say that there is some doctor out there that is taking a medicine that's been on the market and is commercially used for maybe a year or two, and now they've decided it has cancer-fighting properties, which I can't seem to find, but maybe it does. And it's $500 to $1,000 without any insurance. And so what? That buys you 10 months worth, but you've got all these other medical debts, so you spent all 5,000 of it. The other way of looking at it is you're taking it because you're vain and you want to lose weight, and everybody's doing it because it's a trend right now. And you're using the cancer to deflect away from the fact that you're paying out of pocket $500 to $1,000 a month for this one particular medication. But even regardless of which of those you choose, right, when you're kind of doing the calculations here, it doesn't add up. It doesn't add up at all. And then, he's going to start to get into the financial stuff, which is just mind-boggling. So it's $2,000 mortgage, right? $1,800 in medical coverage, medications, specifically medications. So that's $3,800. As he's got a full arcade cabinet blinding you with lights in the back of his video, talking about how dire his financial situation is, with 800 arcade cabinets glowing at full intensity behind him, enough to light up a stadium. If there was a local baseball team and the power went out and they were playing a game, they could come to Boogie's living room and play because it would be like fucking daylight at midnight.
To keep my home, I very much like, but I don't want to do it at the price of ripping anybody off. And
that is kind of what's happened here a little bit, though. You know that.
Yeah, I mean, you've informed me of that, and I'm very sorry for that. I hope people listened. I hope people heard what I had to say. I hope people remembered, like, you're buying into a community that's there to make fun of me for losing my ass. That's the entire point of the community. You're supposed to, as a crypto bro, come in and maybe you throw me a bone because I have medical bills and shit to pay. But that's for millionaires. I want multi-millionaires who make more.
They're really not throwing you a bone, though. They're throwing.
Oh God, what excuse are we on now? I really have legitimately lost track. We've meandered through so many, but now he's saying that it's nobody's going to buy it, and some people are going to buy it, but they're only going to buy one coin because they wanted to be part of the community. But now it's only millionaires. Now he doesn't want to rob normal people. He wants to rob all those multi-millionaires in his audience. Okay.
The people who paid you a bone. Like the people who are investing in this coin are enriching not you the most, but the people who paid you, and that's the whole grift. It's like people are getting celebrities to rent out their reputations to milk them for all they're worth.
But you're describing, I charge for memberships on YouTube. YouTube takes half. You're talking about a grift that every company does on the entire internet. I didn't think it would be an unfair percentage. I didn't think otherwise I wouldn't have signed up for it.
No, I'm talking about a pump and dump because this is not some kind of like obvious, oh, this is a membership. This is to make money, right? That's what meme coins are about, making money.
Well, I accept the fact that you're telling me I'm ripping people off, and I accept that might very well be true.
See, that's such a, God, I hate people who do that, man. Jesus Christ. That's such a great way to make somebody think you're addressing what they're saying without actually doing it, or that you're acquiescing to a point they've made when you're not actually, yielding. It's the, I'm sorry you're upset, or I'm sorry you feel that way, or I see that's a point you think you've made. These are like little weasel terms to try to placate the person you're talking to into believing that you've gotten through to them, but you haven't. This is mind game bullshit.
I don't mean to be, and it was not my intention. My intention was to be a spectacle, as I've always chosen to be on YouTube, for people to look and laugh and realize that I'm the fat, dumb idiot that lost his money in crypto. To drive home the point that crypto is not a smart or safe investment, and you have to be very careful with your money. I said that in the video. I said that on the Telegram. I said it on Twitter, and I'll say it again here. And I genuinely do not think anybody would think
this isn't some grand point. You're just making 10K. This is just you making 10K.
I think you can do both. I think you can make a point and get paid to do it. I think you can do both. Are you getting paid from this video? Will you be making a point in this video?
I love how, and then he tries that Darvo shit. God, it's like listening to Boogie talk about something is like a handbook in manipulation. It really is. It's gaslighting. It's Darvo. It's just every fucking technique. He just throws them out rapid fire, hoping something works. Pill pull doesn't matter. He's pulling all the greatest hits. He's pulling all the greatest hits on motherfuckers. Oh, you're accusing me of robbing people by taking part in a fucking cryptocurrency scam? But don't you run advertisements on your video? At the end of the day, isn't you talking about Raid Shadow Legends the same as me, robbing millionaires? Not even close. What the fuck are you talking about?
Am I going to be selling a product? Am I going to be selling a crypto token? No.
I don't know. Will it have an advertisement? I don't know. I don't know how you run your channel these days. I haven't seen you in a while.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you're running ads on this, and I don't know if you have a sponsor, but you might.
Do you think that's the same thing as selling a financial product?
I thought it was going into it. I'm now beginning to believe that you're correct, and it's not.
Okay, now that if you start to believe that I'm correct, are you willing to try to avoid the damage you might do to people by, one, not selling your tokens, and two, maybe giving back the back half of, you said the first half is spent. I don't know if that's true. I'm just trusting you here. But actually giving back the 5K you're going to be making back to the community.
Okay, chat. I'm going to put a poll up for this. I'm going to put a poll up to this. What do you think his answer was? Boogie, will you accept responsibility and give the money back? What do you think his answer was? Here's the poll. Give the money back? Question mark. Do you think he said yes or no? Do you think Boogie is going to be like, you know what? I am a giant piece of shit. I'll give the money back. Or do you think he's going to say no? I'm going to keep all that money for myself. I'm going to give you a minute. We'll do a couple minutes. 2 minutes. I'll give you 2 minutes to answer this. What do you think the answer is going to be? A little Jeopardy music in the background. This is a toughie. This would be it's a $500 banger of a question. I know you got to really think through it. Grab your pens and your pencils. Grab a writing pad. You're going to really need to puzzle this one out. Might need some advanced mathematics to figure out will Boogie give the money back or not. It's like a Sanders political ad. I'm once again asking you to buy my summer home. No refunds. So sorry. Oh, I don't think Chad has very much faith in Boogie. I'm looking at it right now and I'm seeing that, will he give the money back? 3/4, 76% overall, 75% now. No. The answer right now is sitting at no, he will not give the majority. Don't think he's going to give the money back. I don't know. I don't think you guys have enough faith. Have you thanked him yet? Did you go to Twitter to thank him for teaching you all a valuable lesson about cryptocurrency? Right, let's end that poll and we'll find out what the answer is. So basically, 3/4 of you don't have faith that he's going to give that money. Let's find out.
Making sure that people aren't going to get hurt further?
No, I'm going to pay my medical bills next month with that.
Oh, what a surprise. Ooh, didn't see that coming. That's a hard no. 25% of you just got boogied. Welcome to the sub club. Welcome to the sub club. You thought he was going to give the money back? Bad news for you.
One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for the hooker. One for me and one for my hooker.
Welcome to the sub club.
One for the hooker.
Give the money back. Oh, you guys are adorable.
Last half, and I'm sorry to anybody that's disappointed with that. I have an $1,100 medication plus a $300 medication. I get a bunch of I'm going to buy medicine with it, man. And if people are disappointed with that, I fully understand that. It's a shitty thing to do, and I'm a shitty person for doing it. You can have that opinion. I'm okay with it. That said, about burning the coins, it's something I'll have to seriously consider. My immediate answer is I'll need to survey the damage. I'll need to understand what people have lost.
I'll need to survey the damn. I need to know how badly I have fucked my faithful audience that took me at my word and see if I can squeeze some more money out of them. I need to see how badly I have betrayed people, how fucked they are over actually listening to me before I decide if I should fuck them a little bit more.
I'll need to understand how much good burning those coins will do. And if it if it's going to make a genuine impact, I think I'd consider making the sacrifice, yes. I think I would make the sacrifice if I thought it was going to make a genuine impact.
I don't believe you. I think you're going to try to get as much money out of this as you can.
Well, if it's probably the last thing I'll get to do, and I bet after this video is live, I don't think a lot of people are going to trust me moving forward. That might be the smart move, but I'm still going to consider that.
Well, you did just sell out your community, and your answer is sort of like, oh, I have bills. But look, everyone's got bills. You have medical bills. That's horrible, obviously. You know, I wish you the best, but is there not any other way to make money than launching meme coins?
Well, I'm currently selling every collectible I own to try to keep my head above water.
Except for my arcade cabinets that you can see glitter like gold in the background. Oh, honey, sorry, but we can only eat stale bread today. Don't have a lot of money, but we can look at my beautiful arcade that I leave on full blast and full fucking intensity all day and all night. The neighbors are complaining. One of the people across the street actually shot themselves because it won't stop the brightness. Mumbled something about the moon that never sets. I think he was writing a creepypasta. Look at baby. Look at my one-up arcade cabinets. Don't you understand how poor we are?
I'm making YouTube videos as much as I can, but I make $20 a YouTube video if I'm lucky, because my channel is completely demonetized. I have my podcast, and I'm working as hard at the podcast as they'll let me, but there's only so much we can do there, and it's bringing in $2,000 a month. So collectively, I'm bringing in about $3,500 a month. Without medical bills, I need about $6,000 to survive. With medical bills, I need close to 8 or 9, and I've run out of state.
Okay, that's the craziest part, right? So you'd be led to believe that the cancer and the medical bills and stuff, which again, I'm not arguing against. That shit gets really expensive. He's saying that's about $3,000, but he's saying outside of that, he needs $6,000 a month. So that's $2,000 he said for mortgage. So what is the other $4,000 going to? Your bitchin' arcade collection? What is it? Fucking Friday night magic fights with the boys in the McDonald's? Like, where's that other $4K going? How are you spending that? What is that going to?
So I'm selling everything I can to just try to keep my head above water here. And I think it might go. I know we made a big joke out of it on the documentary that I filmed last year, but the reality of it is I'm very sick and it's very difficult to get work. I took this opportunity because I thought it was a fair one. If it's not, then I'm asking.
Why? Okay.
Wow, you're very sick. It's hard to do things. Yeah, I wouldn't understand that. Woo! I wouldn't understand what that's like. Boogie! As I sit here with kidney stones and broken ribs after 2 heart attacks and cancer and autoimmunes, I wouldn't know. Yeah, wow. Wouldn't understand what that's like. Yeah, it must be tough. Ooh, poor you. My poor little baby angel cherub. Oh God, it must be tough. Must be real heckin' tough, buddy. Gotta rob all those people. It's real, you don't understand. It's really hard. You wouldn't understand, Jim. It's super heckin' hard over here. Oh, all I got are my Funko Pops and my arcade cabinets to keep me company. Then I gotta spend $4,000 a month to fucking keep going. Oh God, I got a permanent wrist injury when I tried to shoot Billy Joe Bob, whatever his name was, with my little starter gun and the blanks. Oh, got hurt. My wrist got hurt. You don't understand. It's fucking difficult, Jim.
Let me ask you this. If every other opportunity in your life is not paying a ton of money, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a crypto token wants to pay you $10,000, you think that's suddenly going to be a fair thing? I mean, everyone knows, like, everything's about risk, reward. The shadiest people pay the most money. Why did you think that was, oh, that's going to be fine?
Because in my experiences, a lot of these crypto bros are multi-millionaires. To them, $10,000 is a blink of an eye. They could burn $10,000 on their front wall.
No, they're paying it.
I love, this is such a bullshit argument, by the way. And I know he's throwing it off on crypto bros. So you think, oh, they're spending it all on Lambos. What you find with a lot of very rich people is that they got very rich by being frugal. It's crazy. And I'm not talking about like inheritance kids, the fucking kids that got money 2 generations down the line because dad or grandpa worked hard. But the motherfuckers out there that hustle, even if they're the biggest piece of shit in the world, CEO of some fucking company ain't. They're all Scrooge McDuck. They're all frugal as shit. He's like, oh, I thought they just, because they're rich, they just like giving them, you know how rich people are, right, chat? They just love just giving you money. Oh, fuck, I've got financial difficulties. Why didn't I think I should just go knock on Bill Gates' door and be like, hey, you're a rich guy. You'll just give me money, right? You don't care. Hey, who's the guy there? Jeff Bezos? Hey, Jeff Bezos, you just like giving out money. You're rich. Don't be silly. Just give us all, hey, you can give us all $10,000. Thank you, Boogie, for reminding me that Jeff Bezos he's rich. He wants to just give money away. It's just fun.
To make money from your fan base.
I thought it was as a dream. I thought it was as a joke. I thought it was a bit.
The joke is they're getting rich or what?
Do a bit. Do what?
The joke is they're getting rich or what?
I hope they're not getting rich, because I sure is feeling from it. I hope nobody's losing money, and I hope they're not taking it. I hope nobody's taking money from this. I hope nobody loses money.
Well, that's impossible when you have $3 million in trading volume. It's just impossible that no one's lost money here.
As I told you, my friend, I did not expect anything like that. I certainly didn't.
I tried to tell you before you made that post announcing the actual coin.
I mean, you told me 5 minutes before I made it, yeah, but I appreciate that. Thank you. You tried.
What a snarky bitch thing to say. I don't think he even picked up on that, but what a snarky little bitch thing to say. Boogie, you went to him. But you're trying to make it sound like, well, you only just found out about it and then tried to warn me when it was too late. Maybe if you did a better job, this wouldn't have happened. You passive-aggressive little bitch. Seriously. You're literally trying to throw it off on him. He didn't work hard enough to warn you that you're scamming people, that you're knowingly fucking people. Is that really what you're going with? Well, you only came to me 5 minutes before. Really, whose fault is this? I think it's yours. Good sir. I think you're the one that fucked up here, not me.
I appreciate it.
Okay, well, Yeah, I don't know. How do we stop influencers from doing this, Boogie? Everyone's taking these deals. Everybody wants to get rich, and they don't care if their fans suffer. Well, I mean, what do you think we can do? Just tell me. What can I do to educate people? Because this is like a Sisyphusian battle. Every day it's someone else selling out. What can I do? How can I educate people?
And someone, give me a moment to think about it. I'm sure this will be edited a little bit, I hope, because I'm going to need a pause here if that's okay. So I really want to think it through. You need to get the message out that there is no such thing as a safe promotion for this, that there is no such thing.
You're literally listening to him blame CoffeeZilla now. He is literally blaming him. He's following up on what he just said. You only gave me 5 minutes warning. And now he's following it up saying, well, you need to be more clear. You need to put more effort in. How am I supposed to know right from wrong? It's really up to you to teach me not to be a reprehensible asshole that just takes advantage of people and fucks them. And then fucks them again once he knows he's fucked them. Really, at the end of the day, I think you need to work harder.
As people not losing money. If you're telling me everyone's losing money on this guaranteed, then I needed to have the understanding that no matter what I did, all I was doing was stealing from somebody. I didn't think that. I didn't understand that. You're telling me that now, and I'll never do anything like this again. I'll do my due diligence here. I do have some integrity, and I'm going to do the work that I'm paid to do. But after that, I'll never do this again because you are telling me the only outcome is that people get ripped off. If I had that understanding going into this, I would not have done it.
Yeah, Coffee. Do better next time, bro. Okay? Hashtag Coffee's fault. Okay? Hashtag decaf liar. Decaf liar. Why didn't you do your due diligence and stop me from robbing these people, Coffee? Okay? This is clearly your fault. I got paid $10,000 to fuck people because you weren't working hard enough.
Okay, thanks, Boogie. I appreciate it. I hope you get better. I hope you get better with your sickness. And
yeah, it's cancer, man. People don't generally get better. But I appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay.
It's like, well, how do I respond to that? Oh, not only is it your fault, how dare you wish me well? How dare you say I hope you get better? God, Coffee, you're an asshole. Wow, what a dick this guy is. Doesn't stop me from robbing people. Wishes me well. Hopes I do better. What a dick. I don't think I want you in my sub club, Coffee. I think you got a bit of a problem, buddy. I think you're a little fucked up in the head there, pal. Holy shit, man. Wow. It's a lot to take in, isn't it? Over the course of a 15-minute conversation, you heard numerous excuses for why it wasn't his fault. He even went so far as to blame a guy that was not involved at all. Not involved at all. Blamed him for it. Found a way to make it seem like it was his fault. And then made him feel like a piece of shit for saying, I hope you get better. What a dick. What a dick. This just goes beyond the pale of the normal shit you do, Boogie. All right, you like writhing around on the ground like a trained animal for Keemstar, getting your shit knocked in, making fun of people's wives as you get cucked. You know, all this shit, fucking firing starter pistols off at the kids across the street. Like, you've done dumb shit. Suicide baiting, the pity me stuff. And people have given you pass after pass after pass. But this is so fucking blatant. It's just irredeemable. I don't know how you try to weasel. If it was a joke, I only thought so many people would do it. Well, I thought they were lonely, so they'd want to talk to me. They'd only buy one coin a piece. No, it was really just going to be rich people. Nobody loses money on crypto. I didn't think anybody was going to lose money on crypto. Boogie, you did an entire documentary that had a 10-minute segment dedicated to you losing money on crypto. You're well aware that people lose money on fucking crypto. What the fuck are you talking about? Excuse after excuse. You went through numerous ones. I'm sure we're at least double digits. It had to at least be 10. But then to end it off by blaming this dude, that is a chef's kiss. That's some just slimy shit, man. Like that takes, you've got to be on like next level slimy shit to do that. Dude that's not involved, somehow it's his fault because he didn't warn you hard enough. Wow. Welcome to the sub club. What the fuck? Okay. You know, I think the next part, and I have super chats. I will go through all of them. You know, there's just probably a lot of them laughing about this absurd shit. See, Boogie, that's how you do it. Yeah, you collect super chats and then you read them, and then you sell people a hat or two. You show them a picture of a fancy looking hat. Maybe it's a mug. Maybe it's a bitchin' looking shirt. They say, hey, Metokur.myshopify.com. Go check out the 4th of July merch in the featured section. God Bless America t-shirts and glasses. Now available with a 10% discount when you sign up for the email list. See how that works? I didn't have to fuck somebody to do that, right? Just took a second. Then I read the super chats later and respond to them. Takes a little bit of time. A little bit hard when you're sick. But if I can do it, you sure as shit can, buddy. You got no excuse. I've literal broken ribs and I'm going to read super chats. You can read super chats. Boogie, I'm fairly fucking confident you're going to have no issue with that. But since we're now approaching hour number 3, and I really want to take a look at the documentary to kind of end cap this, because I think it's important, because again, it's lie after lie, change of a story here, change of a story there. And, you know, this documentary, we're not going to watch the whole thing, but there are bits and pieces as you kind of go through it, especially in the beginning, where it talks about the crypto disaster he went through, where it talks about his monthly fucking budget, where it talks about the hookers and the whores for $500,000. And then you pair it up to him talking about $9,000 a month expenses. Like, where did the money go? How are you spending this? You know, it's like, shit. You are worse, Boogie. You are worse at handling your finances than Ethan Ralph. And that motherfucker lives in a tin shack in Mexico. How the fuck did you get in this position? So we're going to take another small 5-minute break. Grab yourself a drink, take a piss, whatever you got to do. Jimmy's going to get a drink as well. And then we're coming back and we're going to look at the fucking disaster of a documentary that this guy agreed to. Because, he wants to get his name out there. Or whatever fucking cope it is. I don't know. Put my little stream roll up. Oh, we got plenty more to go for. So, take a 5-minute break, and we will be right back. Okay. All right, we're back. Ooh, we're back from the break. Welcome to hour number 3. Ooh. Maybe I should check in and see what's going on. Did you all remember to go thank Boogie? Did you make sure to go thank you, Boogie? Thank you so much for fucking us. Ugh. Feels good. I'm so glad I'm a part of the sub club now. Oh, let's see what we got here. Somebody said, so he burned one account, which means the other accounts he holds are worth more? Question mark. You're going to love this. So what is he doing? Okay, I will be the first to admit I am not a crypto bro. I could not tell you the ins and outs of this. This is why you would want to listen to somebody like CoffeeZilla or somebody else that invests in crypto. But there's some burning going on. I hope you see this before you end the stream. He's pulling a look, I'm doing the right thing, guys, scam in real time, this fucking guy. So apparently he's burning his tokens now as an amends. Is apparently what's being attempted at the moment. Okay, oh wow, hey guys. Hey guys, after 3 massive YouTubers Right, like if we're talking about it, like I'm pretty sure Moist Critical, right? Charlie did a video, Moodahar did a video, and then CoffeeZilla, even if it's on a secondary channel, all did a video. 3 massive YouTubers did a video talking about this guy scamming the fuck out of people. And you got little old me over here. Don't really do videos, but you know, it's a decent sized live stream for what it is. 14, 15,000 people, that's fine. It's respectable. So you got all that attention on you, Boogie. Now you're gonna do the right thing. Oh, it's still a little too late for that now, champ. You're gonna refund that $10,000? You're gonna go unfuck the people that might have lost their money? I think you just might be trying a little bit of that manipulation shit we've been seeing you do for the last fucking 30 minutes in that CoffeeZilla video, where you somehow found a way to blame him, to turn it around and to make it his fault. So somebody in chat just said he's bragging now that people are buying the coin. Did they cut you another check? Did they tell you we're getting a lot of publicity off of this, Boogie? Who knew burning down your reputation was so profitable? We'll give you another $10,000 if you go out there and welcome to the sub club. Or maybe they be on the hunt for some big black cock.
Filling her with cock meat, giving her the real fuck she deserves, but it's filling her with cock meat.
Arr, I'm the Johnny Depp of interracial. Oh, filling her up. How full do you want it, sir? I want it all the way full. Arr, fill her up. Holy shit, buddy. You know, I saw somebody say this, and again, I can't confirm half this stuff. We saw that Telegram screen cap. Is that real? Is that not? It seems ridiculous that it would be real, but let's say it is. I saw somebody else saying that there's some kind of an arrangement between Boogie and Keemstar, that Keemstar offered to either help with his medical stuff or somehow worked out a deal to help save his home, like through some kind of a private version of a reverse mortgage. I have no idea if that's true. I mean, Keemstar's wealthy enough, he probably could do something like that. Probably be financially beneficial to him if Boogie was really as sick as he says he is, and only has a few years left, he'd probably make a profit on the house. But if that is true, that would mean he's not paying $2,000 a month in a mortgage, right? I mean, if it's a reverse mortgage, Keem's paying the fucking cost and basically letting Boogie live there as a tenant. And Keem would become a landlord, which is why that's hard for me to believe. The last thing I would want as Keemstar is Boogie calling me up to complain about his one-up arcade cabinets not glowing with the brightness of a sun at midnight. Keemstar, landlord, my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade cabinet is, it's not as bright as it should be. I've measured the lumens, and it is 3.5 lumens too dark. I need you to fly out here and fix that right away, landlord. Keemstar, landlord, I fell through the floor again. I ate too much McDonald's, landlord. Need you to come patch it up, landlord. Oh my God. Keemstar would blow his fucking head off. He would stick a gun in his goddamn mouth. Holy shit, I would not want Boogie as a tenant. Guys shooting people, you'd be liable for it. Oh fuck, what a nightmare. Oh my God, drama landlord. Landlord, no, please. I need you to come over here and mow the grass, too fat to do it. Landlord, no, my grass is too long, come mow my grass. Oh God, no, he'd fuck it off himself. I don't know if the profit would be worth it. Oh, $100,000, but I've got to deal with Boogie's shit for who knows how long. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it, I made enough money, I don't think I need to do it. Okay. All right, I'm sorry, Chad. And again, everybody that sent in Super Chats via Ko-Fi and Cash App, I will read them at the end of the stream. We'll go through them all. It's going to take a while. I'll change the Boogie segment to that segment, right? So we will get to them, rest assured. So keep sending that money and buy a hat at metokur.myshopify.com. But let's take a look at the documentary. Now, this was actually really interesting. When the documentary first came out, it got a little bit of traction, then it kind of halted a bit. And then people started watching it, and they're like, holy shit, this is actually pretty good. The guy that did it did a good job. And the interesting thing was, like, you get a look into his life, and it's just fucking bizarre. Like, his money management is fucking bizarre. His choices are fucking bizarre. And it's like this glimpse into the end of a cycle. You know, I've always talked about, like, YouTube's in particular, but this applies to streamers and people on different websites, Kick, and all the other shit, that you have a shelf life when you do this kind of stuff. It's just the way it is. And usually it's around 5 years. Some people get really lucky, and they're really popular, and they're huge, and they'll be around for 10, 15, 20 years. You're going to have stuff like AVGN, PewDiePie, stuff like that. You know, maybe Mr. Beast, Ninja, I don't know. A bunch of people that break that cycle. But for the most part, it's a 5-year thing. You've got, kind of a rise and a fall. And sometimes, you go out gracefully, and it's a slow burnout, but it's a burnout. But this documentary really gave you a glimpse into somebody who hit the height of millions of subscribers and then just kind of crashed. And, like, what they're doing to cope with that. So let's fire it up. We'll take a look at some of this, watch a few of the key segments of it, and just look at the bullshit.
When I'm on my deathbed, the biggest regret I'll ever have is knowing that I had a job that every person in the world would fucking kill for. And I fucked it up. I'm gonna be mad about that until I go to the fucking grave.
Boogie 298 is a legend of YouTube. He's been around forever.
And because we're not going to be watching the whole thing, if you want to check it out, it's Mike Klum. I forgot the name, but there we go. And it is a good documentary. I'd recommend going and watching it, giving him a thumbs up or whatever. Hopefully he does this with other people too. I have no idea why Boogie agreed to this. I know he had like some creative control over it too, which is crazy to me because he doesn't come out looking good at all.
There was one girl. I don't know if I should talk about this, Mike, but I'm going to. There was one girl that I dated. She liked a lot.
And part one is the one we're going to be focusing on because this again ties back into the finance stuff. So that's kind of the focus. We're not going to watch the whole thing. The whole thing's about an hour long. We're focusing just on the financial shit because that's what this whole stream's been about.
The childish things. She liked rubber ducks. That's why I have some of these rubber ducks. And one of my favorite memories with her is us sitting in this tub, her playing with rubber ducks as I washed her, and then when we got out, I took her to bed.
One of my favorite memories is when I brought her into my bathtub and we played with rubber ducks. And then I brought her into the bedroom and I welcomed her to the sub club. No, I won't play the clip again, but God, I want to. Bro, just admit you like the rubber ducks. I don't buy any of that story. Why don't you just say, I like collecting rubber ducks? I got a thing for rubber ducks. I think they're cute. Why do you have to change this into some weird sexual story about some adventure with a young girl that just makes it sound creepy by the very nature of it being a story you're telling?
One of the best nights of my life, Mike. Happened right here.
So he went from having $750,000 in savings to nothing. Brilliant financial decision. And if I remember right, I believe his house was valued at like $250,000 to $270,000. So really, if you're going to buy a house, he could have bought that cash money outright. This dude could have walked into the mortgage broker, said, yeah, I'd like this house. No, I don't have a bank loan. And pulled out a briefcase full of fucking cash and said, let's close this motherfucker today.
Yeah, so when it comes to financial approach, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. Money comes in, money goes out. For the longest time, my ex-wife handled that shit, but then I got divorced. I don't know where my money is. I don't know what it's doing.
Imagine finding yourself in that situation. Imagine being an adult grown man, capable of having $750,000 in savings, earning millions of dollars through your online career, and you don't know where your money is or how to manage it or how to handle it. You don't have any understanding of any of that. Even after being divorced and your accountant wife is no longer there. It's just a big old fucking mystery to you, right? You don't understand. No wonder you're paying $9,000 a month in bills. You just don't understand how this works. I don't know. I've been sending mortgage payments to the fucking car insurance people. I've been paying my electricity bill to Uber Eats. I don't understand how any of this works.
The thing I've ever done with it is I threw it into crypto and then lost a shitload of it. Well, here's everything. If you want to see, there's $2,758 in my bank account right now, and let's see if mortgages come out yet. So tomorrow, when they take mortgage out, I'll have about $700 to live off of until the 20th when I get paid again.
Actually, is that a lie? Let's take a closer look.
2,000.
No. Let's back up a little bit more.
Yeah, so when it comes to financial approach, I don't fucking
very closely look at this.
Money comes in, money goes out. For the longest time, my ex-wife handled that shit, but then I got divorced. I don't know where my money is. I don't know what it's doing. The only thing I've ever done with it is I threw it into crypto and then lost a shitload of it. Well, here's everything. If you want to see, there's 2,000.
Okay, let's see what he's got here. So he's got $1,000 at the top there, 2,700 in the secondary account, 600 in the one below that. And is that certified mortgage? I'm not sure what that is. Does that say 100,000 something remaining? So if he's got 100,000 remaining on a house that he bought for $250,000 to $270,000, shouldn't he have like what, 150 to 170,000 in equity? Can't do a second mortgage or refinancing on that somehow? Judging by your finances, I mean, I don't think it's going to hurt you if you're paying a $2,000 mortgage on that because you obviously got some kind of fucked up variable rate fucking insurance, right? So how did he find himself in this situation?
$758 in my bank account right now, and let's see if mortgages come out yet. So tomorrow, when they take mortgage out, I'll have about $700 to live off of until the 20th when I get paid again from YouTube. So I'm just going to live off of $700, and I'll probably sell some cards along the way.
You're just going to live off what? Chad, I feel like I'm like, you ever hear somebody? Maybe it's like a disconnect. He makes it sound like this is hard to do. I only have $750 to live off. That seems like a fairly okay amount of money to make it by. You're not really spending shit on gas. I mean, I don't picture you as a person that's going out every day. You got what? Groceries, sure. Mortgage, other stuff that's taken care of. I guess I don't get it. I have a house. Before I had a house, I lived in different kinds of apartments. Do you know if you were to go? This is no joke. We're talking about like poverty levels. The first apartment my wife and I lived in. If you were to go look up the name of it. And it's not the last place I lived in, the first place. If you were to go look up videos of it on YouTube, and there are videos, all you will find are tenants complaining and filming water bursting through their ceilings and meth heads and crackheads shitting on the door stoops. Okay? That's where I used to live. Fucking water damage and crackheads taking shits, dropping deuces right out front. So $750 a month, very doable. But he makes it sound like this is this man is struggling. This is a struggle for him. How am I going to ever get by on that? Oh my God, $750. Oh God. Somebody call out the charities. I need help over here.
And use that money to make ends meet as well. I have a credit card with them that I owe $600 on. And on top of that, I still owe $163,000 on my house. I think my net worth is zero. Once you pull the equity out of the house, get rid of the house debt, sell off all my collectibles, and pay off all my debts, I think that puts me at $0. Shit. I'm worthless.
Oh, don't be upset, buddy. Remember, you've got 18,000 one-up arcade machines lighting up the neighborhood. All right, you could just have the neighbors. You could be like, hey, I've got a deal for you. Everybody, everybody, turn your lights off. I will light up the entire neighborhood with my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cabinets, and I'll just charge you $5 a piece for it. And then you don't get an electric bill. See, it works for everybody.
Yeah, this is the hard part. Back to reality.
Oh shit, I forgot. He had a gastric bypass. So you're going on the Ozma pick, and you've got a gastric bypass. Maybe it's just a losing battle. Maybe you should just resign yourself to being fat. Maybe it'd just be easier and be like, you know what? I'm a fat dude. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to suddenly start loving salads. Sparkling water is not going to be the nectar of the gods to me. I'm just a fatty, fucking fat boy now. Just live with it. It's like the bald dude who does a comb over, and everybody's like, shit, you'd be so much better off if you just shaved your fucking head. You know what I'm talking about? Like, maybe it's just time to be like, instead of investing $20,000 in a gastric bypass and thousands of dollars on those whatever it's called, just be like, yeah, I'm a fat boy. I'm just a big old fatty boy. Somebody in chat said the only thing he bypassed was getting the surgery. Oh, you're spanking his ass. He's going to like that too much.
But my best feature, this is the one the ladies love. I call it my meat apron. I have 2 meat curtains. There's a second one. I have 2 glorious meat curtains.
Look at that little guy popping out. Oh my god. Okay, if you screen cap this perfectly, holy shit. This looks like a Jim Henson Muppet. It looks like the face of a giant Jim Henson Muppet. Like the very top fat folds look like the like the upper lip, and the bottom gunt flap looks like the lower lip. It looks like I expected to start singing a song or talking about the Never-Ending Story. It looks like the dragon's face from the Never-Ending Story. It's a flesh-covered Never-Ending Story dragon face. I found a new job for you, Boogie. You can be the stunt double for the stage show of the Never-Ending Story. You could be the animatronic face of the dragon. That's how you make your money. Thank you, Boogie. Problem solved. See, Jim came through. I found a job you can do. You can thank me later.
I don't like showing it to people, and people don't like seeing it. So that's why I'm going to die alone. Well, my real name is Steve Williams. I'm known online as Boogie2988 because there's a lot of famous Steve Williamses, and I'm not one of them, right? I started a YouTube channel back in 2006, right at the very beginning, and I got famous for comedy sketches as well as like life vlogs and just sharing my personal life with other people.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at
My ankle on my left leg and head. But that's just the kind of woman I married. So give her some love in the comment section. Give her as much money as I used to make, and it's not exactly enough to...
Oh, God, that is a brutal drop-off. So, like, before his rise, you get 200,000 plus views. Now that's per video. Now it's sitting at 17,000. That's rough. That's what I'm talking about, like that rise and fall. And look at the date, too, between the two, by the way. 5 years.
This is where I spend 6 to 8 hours a day trying to figure out how to save my career.
What's up? Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, we're going to kind of show get to the power of the internet. Today, let's talk a little bit about why you got to do better than I did, right?
I told the audience, I told you guys, I told everybody, this is the center of my world, right here.
Okay, so what was the number he gave CoffeeZilla? Remember in that he was talking about what his income was? Does anybody remember? I know he said he got 2,000 from Locale Live, but then he counted other stuff. But it wasn't like 3,500. So is he saying that his income is diminished from this point when this documentary came out at 5,700 a month, and his expenses were 7,000 a month? But now he's only making 3,600, and his expenses have gone up to 9,000. But if Locale Live is doing well, which I mean it must be, if he's still making money off of it, and he's got his own private endeavors, wouldn't his income have gone up? See, this is what I'm talking about. Like the numbers are all over the fucking place. It's like whatever day of the week you catch him on, it's different. One day it's 5,700, the next it's 3,600, the next it's 6,000. Sometimes his expenses are 7K, then they're 9K, then they're 5K.
In this recliner, with my dogs, watching television, playing video games on that television. But the other day, the audio on this TV started to go out, and whenever it would make like S sounds, it would crackle. And so I know I'm budgeting, but I immediately went to Amazon and bought a soundbar for $100. And then the next day, the TV stopped crackling, and now I have a $100 soundbar that I don't need. But I know I'm supposed to be budgeting right now, but because that's my TV, because that's my only source of entertainment, because it's the only thing I do, it's one of the only things that bring me peace. Like I'm like,
you have a computer. You can watch shit on your computer. You can watch videos on your computer. I know I'm in dire financial straits, and I really should be careful with my money, but I went out and bought a $100 soundbar. Boy, Boogie, and this is just, again, coming from somebody in a similar situation. We both got cancer, both facing death, all that, right? There's lots of stuff I'd like, but I don't buy. I'm mostly just trying to ensure that, my wife will be taken care of once I'm gone. That's kind of where I put the most effort in. Thinking of shit around the house, maybe, that I should try to take care of ahead of time so she doesn't have to deal with it down the road. Like, should I be focusing on stuff like, I don't know, making sure the siding's good, are all the appliances okay, that kind of stuff, rather than superfluous shit like a soundbar. Now, I know our situations might be different. You don't have somebody that you have to really worry about providing for once they're gone. But I still think the idea of not being a retard with your money probably might help. Put the priorities first. I'm amazed. I think it's a nice, it's a small thing. Don't get me wrong. It is a small thing in the grand scheme of things. It's just a $100 soundbar. But when a dude's telling you that he is in dire, right? That's the word he uses, dire financial straits. And he's putting his money, he's throwing it at a fucking soundbar. He just got done telling you, I only have $700 to live on. How the fuck am I going to make it? And he buys a soundbar when his whole career, by the way, is doing internet shit. So he's got a computer set up. You could just watch shit on your computer, bro. You could just watch shit on your computer. It doesn't cost a $100 soundbar. Wait till you fix some of your shit and then buy the soundbar. Rather than just straight up. I have a feeling these are the sort of financial decisions that he regularly makes.
I have to be able to hear my fucking TV. But that's every addict, right? Like Mitch Hedberg said, I'll just do enough heroin. And then he like OD'd on heroin, right? So I guess every addict tries to manage the addiction. But I don't know, man. We were talking about compulsive spending a minute ago?
Yeah.
I love this too, by the way, when you look at this. Because I've heard people, if you watch people that do like collector shit, they're into figurines or fucking Gunpla or whatever they're into, where they need shelf spaces to put shit up on. And, one of the things that kind of floors me is he'll spend all this money, right, on these figurines or these collectibles, whatever they are. Hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars. But then he doesn't invest in anything to display them in. It makes no sense to me. It's like I'm going to spend $100,000 on all this collectible shit, and then I'm going to pile it up on my $2 Walmart table. Like if you're going to go for it, maybe one less collectible in a display that doesn't look like shit. And how much dust do you think these fucking poor bastards are covered under? Oh, I bet if you sneeze near this, it'd be like a fucking twister. You'd think you were back in the Great Depression days and the Dust Bowl just hit you. Oh, somebody war in Oklahoma. They're about to get fucked. Somebody sneezed in Boogie's house.
Dude, I spent a lot of money on stuff. You know where a lot of the money went? And
hookers?
It felt really compulsive at the time.
Whores? Did it go to whores? Between 2018 and 2021, Boogie spent over $200,000. That's right. That's $200,000 on sex workers across the U.S. Ah! Ah! Huh! Huh! Even my dogs are screaming. Huh! Welcome to the Sub Club.
One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for the hooker. One for me and one for my hooker.
Welcome to the Sub Club.
One for the hooker. One for me and one for the hooker. One for me and one for the hooker. One for me and one for the hooker.
God, Jesus.
I am a former sex worker escort, and Boogie 2988 was one of my clients. From LA, and I get a message on this website, you can probably guess which one, from this guy who looked a lot like Boogie.
I took women on vacations, and I took them out to fancy dinners, and I took them to like Disneyland and shit.
Listen, over here at the Boogie channel, we treat whores right. I don't only pay them just to suck my dick. I take them to Disneyland. And luckily, through my friend Teddy, the Disney Princess eBay collector, I get discounts on all the Disney cruises. I treat my whores well over here. Oh, hey baby, you want some fancy shoes? Maybe a little bit of sushi? Ever been to the Magic Kingdom, slut? Oh, come on out. Boogie's got a good time planned.
He bought me dinner, he got me a purse that we were talking about over messages, and he got me a couple gift cards, and he spent well over $5,000 on just that night.
You know the rules.
Oh my God. $1,000 purse. $500 gift cards. Who gives a whore gift cards? What kind of sex worker is this? What, hey, baby, have a $100 Starbucks card on me. Hey, pretty lady, here's $250 to Radio Shack. Wink, wink. Well, let's go fuck you in the ass now. $500 on gift card, $400 on dinner, $500 on the hotel, and $2,500 on the escort? Is her pussy made of gold? What?
The rules are we're going to go out and eat. We're going to have dinner. Maybe we're going to fuck. And you're going to enjoy a nice lifestyle that you don't normally get to enjoy.
So he was really funny, and definitely tell he was nervous. He did eat a lot of food. I'm pretty sure he got 2 entrees, which was very unique.
It's not a revelation. I like beautiful women. I like to hang out with beautiful women, fuck beautiful women. We all do. I never got to do that. The women I dated were pretty, sure. But they were like Arkansas 8s, not LA 10s. With sugaring, I got to fuck some LA 10s, and I think that's cool.
We got back to the hotel, and I do regret to say that I slept with Boogie 298.
I regret to say I slept with him. This is a whore that gets paid to fuck probably hideous men. And she was paid like triple her going rate. She's probably fucked like dudes that look like the Elephant Man with like fucking track marks and shit. He took her to Disneyland. He took this whore to Disneyland and paid triple her rate. And all she can say is, I regret that I had sex with him.
Overall, the experience, and I don't mean to fat shame or anything, but there was rules upon rules upon rules, and it took me a lot of time to find stick. I am now married with 2 kids, and sleeping with Boogie is one of the reasons I quit sex work.
It was so traumatic. Having sex with his his fucking Muppet face, his fucking never-ending story Muppet face stomach staring up at me. Oh my God, I couldn't do it. He kept like squishing it together and doing voices. Oh, here comes my dick. I just couldn't do it. I was too ashamed. All I hear is Mickey Mouse outside my window is this obese man with his fat folds, his fucking me from behind, and he kept screaming about a sub club, and I don't even know what the hell that is.
Is that sexist to me? Sure. Is that womanizing me? Sure. I don't really care. I'm a 48-year-old man. I never got to fuck a model. This let me fuck a couple of models. Is that wrong? Here we have some of the women in this area that are local and ready to go out. They'll go to dinner with you. They'll go to a show.
This dude has his own version. This is like an updated, this is a whore Rolodex. This is an updated whore Rolodex. He's got this all like planned out. He's got little ratings next to them, little descriptions of what they do and what they charge. Oh. Yeah, see, this is what he tells you, like, oh, it's, you know, I scam people on this crypto thing because I need cancer meds. I'm thinking maybe he's trying to fuck another LA 10 or an Arkansas 8 in his little whore Rolodex.
With you, maybe they'll come back to your place, but they are expecting something in exchange. But then it's window shopping, right? Like any other meat market like Tinder, you kind of scroll down the list of photos until you find someone that looks interesting to you. I think this girl's really cute. Oh yeah, yeah. She's definitely a little thicker than I necessarily would always go for, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, look at this fat bitch. And then you hear a crash as his fat ass kills his chair. Oh, she's looking a little plump. Oh, by the way, is that my 10 pizzas I ordered for lunch?
So I deserve to go to Disneyland with a beautiful girl, right? I deserve to go to New York and explore Times Square with a beautiful girl, right? Like I deserve that, and I want that, and I've never had it. Man, if I had that money back, that would be half of my mortgage right now. That $1,000 is my entire health insurance payment. I don't know what the prostitutes spent with it, and I hope they spend it in good health. But I sure could use that shit right now, you know?
God, if only I was more responsible with my money. If only I wasn't paying my mortgage into the pussy of a hooker as he sits in front of a fucking glass case full of boxed magic cards with the lights of his arcade cabinets glittering in the background.
We're gonna go for a walk. So he knows. You can't tell me he doesn't know. Leo, up, baby, I know. We'll go in a second. I gotta prep your brother. He's great. I actually really love him a lot.
I know how much these things mean to you. What's it like to have to sell them to be able to live?
So selling off these things kind of sucks because I've been playing Magic for 30 years, and some of the cards in this box I opened back in 1994. I opened them in like 96, and I've held on to them ever since. And that's like they're a piece of my childhood. They're a piece.
Yeah, but that's not a unique experience to you. Even outside of sickness. Fuck, when I was going through college, had to make ends meet, would come up short, have to sell some shit I own. Had a great video game collection, had to sell a bunch of that shit. Everybody, I guarantee you, everybody in this fucking chat at some point has had an experience where they had to sell some shit to make ends meet. Oh, it's so tragic. But if you watch this, and again, we're not going to watch the whole thing, but as you watch this, it's like he refuses to do it. He just won't do it. He won't sell his shit. He never will. I guess he's too above that. He's just too attached to his magic cards.
Of my history. I thought I was going to get buried with this stuff. This is my stuff. This is me. This is part of me. And I made some money off of YouTube last month, but I did not make enough without a sponsor or something like that. I'm not making enough. So we're going to go to the game shop. But this is going to keep me from going out on the streets, right? Like this is going to keep me in a house. So I think it's bittersweet. I think he would find it bittersweet. He would have wished I had spent my money. I'm selling magic cards on Whatnot. I'm selling collectibles on eBay. I'm selling arcade machines locally. I'll sell it all. And I'm going to sell enough to help with mortgage, but I'm also going to sell enough to be able to play Magic tonight because I don't want people wondering why I'm not there. I don't want people like knowing I'm broke.
Oh, God forbid. God forbid the highfalutin people that frequent Magic the Gathering gatherings. They might look down. I played this card game, Boogie. I would. I remember the people I played this game with. I don't think you really should be too concerned about what their opinion on you might be. You know, when you get into nerdy shit, when you do nerdy shit, hey, fucking D&D, Warhammer, Magic the Gathering, fucking Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever. When you're into that sort of thing, you're not really getting judged very much by the people that you're engaging in the hobby with, because you all know that at the end of the day, you're giant fucking dorks. But no, he's got to keep up appearance. He needs to be king shit of Nerd Mountain. I wouldn't want them looking down on me. Oh, he sold his precious Tarmogoyf. He must be, oh, get this poor person away from me. Who let him in the Magic the Gathering shop?
Like, that's embarrassing. I can't afford $30 to play Magic. So I'm spending $30 to play Magic tonight. Okay, so this month I need from you about $1,000 to make mortgage. So I need you to pick out like $1,000 for stuff. Like there's a couple of cradles in there. There's a City of Traders in there.
Well, I can do 200 apiece on this.
What? Dude, I thought we were looking more like 400, 450 on each of these.
Oh, welcome to the world of you need money and he doesn't care. This is, again, an experience I think a lot of people have had in one form or another. Maybe you went to sell a collection. Maybe you did it online. Maybe you did it in person. Maybe you went to a pawn shop and you needed that money. And you knew what the price of whatever item was in your head. And of course, you go in thinking you're going to get full value, which is never going to happen. And then you realize, oh, I'll probably get maybe half to 3/4 of the value. And then the guy's like, how about I give you like 10%? And you got to eat shit and smile. Welcome to reality, buddy. Maybe YouTube had buffered you away from the reality of how finances work. I thought I'd get 400. Oh, that's not happening.
175 is what it's down to.
Oh, yeah. Those
Good Lord, that took a beating. Fuck, these are reserved list cards, Glenn.
Yeah?
They're not going anywhere but up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Boogie, they're going up in my display case because I'm only gonna give you $10 for it, but your fat ass is gonna take it because you're desperate. Welcome to reality. That's where they're going up, buddy.
Well, you say that, but the dual lands went down.
I mean, yeah, all right. As long as I'm getting mortgage money, as long as I get some card savers.
I love it. Look at it. He just didn't give a fuck. Oh, Boogie, you were defeated before you even walked in that room. He's like, yeah, I don't really fucking care. Oh, you're dying? Yeah, that's real sad. I'm going to pay you less now because now I know you're really desperate. Never tell a dude you're selling shit to how desperate you are. That's salesmanship 101. You don't know how fucked I am. Oh, you're fucked, are you? Oh, it just got 20% cheaper. That's my offer. It's now 20% less.
Okay. You gave me these back. You want to sell them until I come back in here because I'm not going to sell them anybody else for you. Okay.
2, no, make it 3 chicken quesadillas.
What's paying for this?
Shit, you're paying me back my hair. That don't hurt.
Yeah, we all look the same in a game shop. It's because we're fucking outcasts. We're in a kind of small town. We're fucking autistic as shit. We're awkward around women. We're awkward around people. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. And then I come back here and I'm looking at all the shit I need to sell. And I'm surrounded by all the shit that I bought for YouTube videos and stuff. And it's hard to not think about what a fuck up I am. But that's why I go to the arcade. That's why I go to play Magic. That's why I have my friends over. Because for just a few hours, I'm not that fuck up from YouTube. I'm just Steve Williams. I'm just me. No, this is my Saturday night crew. We get together every Saturday. We eat pizza. We play Magic. We play board games. We do Smash Brothers. Magic the Gathering. This is my crack. This is my cocaine. I met him at the Magic Shop. I met him at the Magic Shop. Now him, I met at the Magic Shop. This guy I met at the Magic Shop. This guy I met at the Magic Shop. This guy I met because he was roommates with a friend I met at the Magic Shop. Okay, so I have $1 million question for you guys. Every Saturday we get together. Every Saturday I order what? Pizza, chicken fingers, tacos. Those are the things I normally get, right? Like I normally spend like $100, $150 every Saturday, like fetus. And like I showed them my bank books today, and I'm not like I've never wanted to burden you guys with this, but like I'm at a point where saving $300 a month would be useful.
I mean, we've been telling you for years that we don't care about the food that much.
Okay.
Like don't get me wrong. I like having snacks and soda when I'm over here because I don't eat those at my house. But we definitely said it throughout the years.
Yeah, at my house, we don't eat disgusting shit, but when I come over here and you put it in the trough, I feel it'd be rude to not eat it. You seem so intent on us eating food like little piggies out of the trough, so we give in. But we've been telling you for years you're a fucking moron, and you just don't listen.
Like, you don't have to feed us, but you do it anyway, so.
When are we going to start bringing girlfriends around? Also, when are we going to start bringing girlfriends around that aren't hookers? Because that's all I've brought around for 5 years.
The look on their faces is just amazing. Hey guys, can you buy my pizza for me? By the way, anybody got some whores? You all look like studs. Can we get some whores in here?
I mean, like, we haven't had, like, legitimate girlfriends over in a long time. You haven't dated in a while. You haven't dated in a while.
And I believe nobody's ever touched your penis, not even once, and you're like 50, dude. It's just, see, this is, again, this kind of goes back to that secret personality, right? With the CoffeeZilla thing, where he, like, turned it around on him at the end. So he's having a discussion about finances, saying, I'm strapped and fucked, but I want to eat pizza when I play Magic with you retards. And every one of them is like, instead of saying, oh yeah, we'll contribute, they're saying, oh, we don't really need snacks. So what does he do? He retaliates immediately by going, by the way, you're all kissless virgins, and no woman would ever touch you disgusting bastards. Please get that. Mike, can you get that on film, his tears? Can you film that? Like, can you get a close-up on him? No woman's ever seen his penis.
I mean, yeah, a while out. That's fair enough, yeah.
I mean, you've like had some,
I think he's a good guy, yeah. I think that Boogie's definitely a good guy. He loves his friends and his family, and he cares about people a lot, and he cares about what people think about him a lot. He's a fun person to be around and to laugh and make jokes with. Sometimes we open up and we have like really personal conversations, and I enjoy getting to know him in that way as well.
Willing to do things for us. He's offered to, take care of us or offered us a room if he needs it. He's still gonna make some of the same jokes.
He's always offering to bring me to the sub club. I don't know what that is. Every time I'm over here and we're playing Magic and I eat some of his pizza, he just looks at me, stares at me. It's really weird. Gets super quiet, and then he says, Seth, I'm gonna take you to the sub club. And I don't know what that means. Keeps getting me trying to sleep over. I'm a little scared, to be honest with you.
We all have sort of dry sense of humor.
Sincere kindness. It doesn't always show up, but he does have a lot of compassion for people.
I think he's just a guy with good and bad. But I don't think he's as bad as a lot of corners of the internet think he is.
I think as long as he stops tweeting the N-word, he'll be fine.
The N-word is just a word. If you guys left and these cameras weren't rolling and I was sitting here alone in the dark and I said the N-word.
What kind of fear does this man live? I know he's trying to make a point, but think of it like this. Like, he's basically telling Mike, like, dude, what if I'm such an edgy boy that I wait till nobody's around me, the house is completely empty, I turn off all the lights, and I lock all the doors, and then I hide in my closet, and I whisper very quietly, and I say the N-word. Aren't you a brave little soldier? You would say the N-word in a darkened house with nobody around? What a little freedom fighter you are. Oh, so brave, so alpha.
There's no magic power to it.
So say it.
Oh, no, I'm not going to say it on camera where it could hurt somebody. I like offensive humor. I like dark jokes. I say fucked up shit. I think the darker something is, cancer, rape, murder, child abuse, the darker it is, the more important it is to make jokes about it.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. I think we've moved past the financial part, which was what I wanted to focus on. If you like the documentary, if you want to watch more of it, Again, it's the, God, what did he call it? The dark, sad life of Boogie? It's just, look up Boogie documentary. It's got millions of views. And it's a good hour long. It's a good video. And you can watch more of this. You can become a member of the sub club. Isn't that fun? I think I've made my point. I think I put together enough that I've made my point. When he talks about money, it's all over the place. When he talks about motivation, it's all over the place. When he talks about his finances, it's all over the place. It's bad life decisions, bad money management, no accountability, no accepting responsibility for anything. But where I personally draw a line is when he starts using this, it's okay to fuck people, and it's okay to screw people, and it's okay to scam people, because I'm going through a bit of a tough spot. It's okay to, use my audience and then lie about it because I'm in a bit of a tough spot. And why am I in a tough spot? Is it because life is totally unfair, or is it because I buy McDonald's and Pizza Hut and Magic the Gathering cards and sound bars that I don't need? I guess that's a mystery we'll never know the answer to. But as far as this crypto scam goes, Boogie was well aware of what he was doing. This documentary makes it clear that he knows what it's like to get fucked in crypto. He's well aware of it. He had enough working knowledge to know exactly what he was involved in. This feigning ignorant shit is just bullshit. And that's part of showing the documentary was to prove that. When he talked to CoffeeZilla in that video on that phone call, within the span of 15 minutes, he had 10 different excuses for what he was doing. Oh, it's a joke. Oh, it's acceptable. Oh, nobody's going to get hurt. They're just going to buy one coin. They're just going to be millionaires. I'm doing it for the community. It's really a PSA. It's about warning people. Please thank me. I'm a hero. You took an easy payout, a $10,000 payday to fuck your own audience, and then you use the excuse of cancer as a justification for why you did it. But then you couldn't even really keep that fucking story straight. The finances that came out in this documentary are now so very different than the ones that you told CoffeeZilla. It just doesn't make it, your income is just constantly diminishing, and your bills are constantly increasing. Maybe get rid of the fucking house then. Buy a fucking apartment. Move into a trailer. Boogie Jones bought a trailer. I think he bought it outright. Much fucking cheaper than a house. Oh, but I guess he wouldn't look good to your Magic the Gathering friends. I don't know. I guess that would be too difficult to not have to deal with rent or a mortgage. Just pay fucking land lot fees. You had multiple solutions. Could have got to a financial advisor. Could have moved. You could have downgraded your lifestyle. Could have sold some of your shit. Could have worked out a better deal. Could have hit that fucking podcast a little bit harder, put a little more effort in. Sold merchandise, done super chats. Kept doing the fucking cameo shit, the OnlyFans shit, whatever. You had multiple opportunities to make money on the up and up, and you chose the easy way. And you chose such a cheap amount of money to fuck people over for. And what do you get in the end? I mean, do you think people are going to look well on you for this? You think they're going to say, oh, what a great guy? Oh, I really feel sorry for him? Thank you, Boogie, for fucking everybody? It's just scummy, man. And you got caught outright doing it. And you were warned by people that knew really well why you shouldn't do it, that you shouldn't do it, and then you try to flip it on them. And then when people get pissed at you and start releasing videos, you start talking shit about them, which is just mind-blowing. It's a big L, buddy. This is a big L. You literally sold down the last of your reputation. We can't even say for $10,000 because you didn't get the full payout, right? For $5,000. You're a cheaper hooker than that chick you took to Disney World, Boogie. She made $5,500 when you added it all up. You only made $5,000. You are a cheaper whore than she is. That's what you are. A cheaper whore than that lady that you drove out of the business from fucking PTSD. That's rough. That's a toughie. That is a toughie. Whew. Well, I thank you all for joining me on my little rant and ravings about this, but fuck this guy. You can excuse a lot of shit, but I mean, at a point, it's too much. You know what? Fuck it. At a point, it's just not excusable. It's not fat, fun, affable, haha, giggly jokes. Oh, he's so rotund, he reminds me of Santa Claus. This is a guy that he didn't give a shit. It's really clear in his attitude he didn't give a shit. It's not that he's saying he didn't think people would get hurt, because he knows they would. It's just he doesn't care who does, or to what degree. All he cares about is just making money, getting paid. Fuck anybody that gets hurt. He just doesn't give a shit. And it's just so scummy. And it's so stupid. And it makes no fucking sense. What an idiot. You had a chance, man. Keemstar set up this fucking podcast thing. You could have parlayed that into something if you put the real hard work into it. It's not paying out enough quick enough for you. It takes a while to build shit up. What, is Keemstar supposed to whip $1 million out of his ass for you? What the fuck, man? I cannot believe that you became a whore for $5,000. It just sunk everything for $5,000 for such a short-term benefit. And they're so unrepentant about it. What a fucking idiot. What a dum-dum. So, I thank you for coming on. You know, I was going to do like a 4th of July stream, but this shit wipes me out, so I don't know if I will do a 4th of July stream. But this just, it personally annoyed me. Personally annoyed me, just given my own situation. This personally annoyed me, so I just wanted to stream while I wanted to talk about it, so I decided to do that. Now that we've made it through this, I think everybody that came out, I'm going to do super chats. Like I said, I'm going to work my way through them from the Ko-Fi and from the Cash App. So if you're just here for the Boogie segment, you know, it was a pretty decent length stream, 3 hours. I think that's pretty fair. Switch over to super chats for everybody that wants to say. That's what we're going to do next. We'll take one last break here, grab one last drink. I'm going to read through the Ko-Fi and the Cash App stuff. For everybody else that doesn't stick around, thanks for coming out. Please remember, don't fall for crypto scams. A little PSA for you. Buy a hat instead. And also, don't forget to thank Boogie. What a little freedom fighter he is. So brave. He really took one for the team. He saved us all by fucking us, and I want to be a proud member of the sub club. So be sure to thank him. Be sure to just thank him and be very grateful about it. Okay, got that changed. We'll do one last break here. Like I said, we'll come back and do super chats. Everybody else, have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the upcoming 4th of July. Hope you have a great barbecue, time with friends and family, and all of that fun stuff. So let me put my little break. You know what? Actually, I'm just going to play my merch commercial. I'm going to sell you some fucking hats here, buddy. By buying a goddamn American capitalist hat. Oh, got to use that USA dollars to do it. Where are you going to do that, you ask? Well, you don't really ask, but I'm going to show you anyway. Fuck you. I'm going to show you anyway. Oh, look at those hats. Quality fucking hats, ladies and gentlemen. Right around town, it looks fancy. Buy a hat for your hat. Buy a hat for your hat. Buy a hat for your hat. Look at those hats. Quality fucking hats, ladies and gentlemen. Buy a hat for your hat. Buy a hat for your hat. Right around town, it looks fancy. Buy a hat for your hat. When I'm sad, pay me. It's the only cure, really. When you're very sad, you need to pay me money. You gotta buy my fucking hats. All right, that's the only way you're gonna teach these communists their fucking place. These lemon-loving motherfuckers. It's by buying a goddamn American capitalist hat. Oh, gotta use that USA dollars to do it. Buy a hat for your hat. Quality fucking hats, ladies and gentlemen. Buy a hat for your hat. Right around town, it looks fancy. Buy a hat for your hat. I love America too much. Love the red, white, blue. Love my apple pie and baseball. Sometimes I just look at the Statue of Liberty. It's so goddamn beautiful. Oh, that is good stuff. You know what? Buy a hat for your hat. Buy a hat for your hat. You know what? Buy a hat for your hat. To sell you beautiful fucking hats. We all love Jim's hats. Let me move a little bit. Over on Shopify. Metokur.myshopify.com. Buy the finest hats available. You gotta do this. You gotta do that over at my store. Buy my hats. Teach the communists a lesson. Fuck the lemons. Buy a hat. You gotta do this. Buy my hats. You gotta do this. Buy my hats. You know what? Buy a hat for your hat. You gotta do this. Buy my hats. You gotta do this. Buy a hat for your hat. Quality. Buy my hats. You gotta do this. Buy a hat for your hat. You gotta do this. Buy my hats. You gotta do this. Buy a hat for your hat. Oh, holy shit. Oh, what a fucking beautiful ending to this. Oh, let me get a cigarette for this one. Okay, all right, we're back. A little breaking news here. Let me pull this up for everybody. Shocking, shocking breaking news. All the hot updates are on Jimmy's stream today. Oh, friendship is over, I think, folks. I've been blocked. I don't think he appreciated me asking people to thank him. I think he might be a little upset about this. Oh, Jim Jam, the Flip Flam Man, has been blocked. Hot breaking updates for everyone. It's terrible. I think he might be a tad upset. I think he might be a little bothered. A little bothered about this. I thought I was a gentleman today. I thought I was just the nicest, goodest boy you could be. Apparently not. Apparently, he's a little upset. So he watched enough to get angry, and then he blocked me. Which is weird because I don't think once tweeted at him. So, okay, hot breaking updates. There you go. Also, didn't he have like a little check mark? What happened to his little check mark? Maybe he decided to be fiscally responsible and he stopped paying for it every month. Maybe that's what happened. Then again, he got all that scamming money. So I don't know why I need to do that. But like I said, we're in the super chat segment. We've got a lot to work through here. I'm going to go through Cash App first, and then we'll jump over to Ko-Fi. There's way more on Ko-Fi, so this is a quicker one to go through. Again, I don't know sometimes if people send a message through if they want their full name read, so I'll just do first names if that's what it is. But from Elijah, my wife Ashley isn't back. Please help. I think it's too late. I'm sorry. From Super Sasha, no one out-cancers the Cancer Man. That is correct. From Paul, I want a VIP hat club. Don't we all? I mean, isn't that what everybody wishes for? From Matt, every day you're alive brings a smile to my face. Thank you. I'm happy to help. From Sig, Boogie should consider his Tin Shack and Juarez. I don't know if you can handle the heat. From Caleb, GBA Monster Rancher, but I use naughty words, LOL. It's a bit of a non sequitur, but okay. From James, did you also follow the completionist scam? I vaguely remember that going around for a while. Was that the charity one? Or was that another? God, everybody, there's so many goddamn fucking scams going on, it's really hard to keep track, which is really fucked up when you think about it. From Pusif, I hope I'm saying that right. I use this to buy a hat for Boogie's fat. Oh, a hat for his fat. I don't know. We need a lot of cloth for that, to be honest. From Random Tweaker, I think it's safe to say on this one. I love these Saturday barbecues with Dad and the family. Everybody loves a good barbecue. From Torta who can redeem themselves first, Boogie or Ralph? That's a tough one. Probably neither. Neither. From Kevin, keep that Jerry Curl shiny moon cricket. He's looking to keep it shiny. From Josh, for a good day, bro, you got through COVID. From John, let's see. It says personalized note. I don't know how that works. What is it? Personalized. Oh, it's a little money symbol. Oh, okay. That works. From Jay, thanks for the hat about last year. Well, I'm hoping you're enjoying it. From Isabella, do you think Boogie even has cancer? I'm willing to take him at his word for it. Boogie says he has cancer. Okay, Boogie's got cancer. Boogie says his medical bills and insurance are expensive. Willing to take his word for that too. I just don't think that's an excuse for fucking people over. I think he's more than capable of earning money on the up and up, and he chose not to. From Kenyon, righteous indignation. There you go. From Steve, always appreciate the entertainment. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. From Shekel, can you thank Frank Hassel for his service plus a salute? Chat, he wants us to give him a thank you. Remember, we don't know what his name is. We should say thank you, Sam, because that's what Boogie kept fucking saying. Can we get a little salute? Can we get a little 07 in chat? Thank you for your service. We have somebody here. Shekel was enjoying that quite a bit. One from Michael here. Thank you. From Sean, thanks for the laughs. I'm glad you enjoyed them. From Sneed, have you seen the downfall of Review Tech USA? Yes, I have. I've been watching a bit of what's going on with that, which is fucking crazy. It's talking about like hacking into computers and doing all this weird underhanded shit. Something about a Dropbox and weird pictures. It's like been this like cascading fucking avalanche of just bizarre shit that's happening. I know the boys over on Kino Casino are covering it quite closely. Oh, we got another personalized one here. Oh no, I think I went through that one already. All right, let me make sure here. I'm not skipping anybody. From Jalen, breathe, Jimbo. We need to be groomed harder. From Elias, 1.0, Evangeline 1.0, you are not alone. From Isabella, oh, we got a personalized note. I love your streams. Much love. Outlive that fat fuck. I'm going to guess that's what the last F stood for. From Owen. Thanks, Jim. Thank you very much. Welcome. From Arthur. Yo, Jimbo, here's some shekels. Love from BK and Y. Well, thank you very much. From Arthur. Oh, no, sorry. Arthur read that twice now. From Kenny. For the OG Cancer Man. Got one from Noah here. Buy some Newports. Did they even sell those anywhere? I thought they made it illegal. Aren't Newports and menthol? Didn't they make menthol illegal everywhere? Like you can't have flavored cigarettes of any type anywhere anymore? I'm pretty sure that's like the new law, isn't it? I'm not 100% certain, but